Yeah, good morning. Clemson 55, LSU 7. That would be great, but I don't see that happening. I think it'll be closer than that. I don't know where you're going from to Daytona Beach, Robert, but I know today here it's like 97 degrees or something, so it's probably over 100 in Daytona Beach. Have fun with that. Oh, Atlanta? Yeah, it's probably just as hot in Atlanta. Never mind. Well, another weekend passes. What does that put us at now? 5 weeks? I think it's 5 weeks. 5 more weeks till week 0, as it were. That means only 5 more weeks of delusion from half of the teams in the country. That's about right. You know. Whose season's going to be ruined, like their hopes and dreams are going to be ruined within like the first 3 weeks of the season? You know, they've got high hopes to either maybe win their conference or sneak their way into the playoffs in the 12-team playoff. That'd be a pretty good thought experiment. Which teams are like their season's basically going to be, or their hopes and dreams are going to be shot to oblivion after only 3 weeks? Six-foot snake. What kind of snake was it? That matters. The ones that only really get me nervous are the cottonmouths, water moccasins, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, black snakes. Yeah. The cottonmouths they'll actually come at you. They're kind of aggressive. Most other snakes don't want anything to do with you. They're just, you know, they want to get away from you just as bad as you want to get away from them. But cottonmouths are a different story. Yeah, I don't like being surprised by them either. But if I see a snake, I'm fine. Once I know it's there, then I'm not going to mess with it. Like, you know, some people are just stupid. They say, "Oh my God, it's a snake. Let's mess with it." No, leave it alone. Go the other way. But I've had a cottonmouth come at me before on a golf course. I mean, I was probably 10 feet away from it, and it started hauling ass towards me. I had to turn around and run. Most snakes won't do that. The weather's not as bad as you think. It's going to be raining all week. Well, in Florida, it's going to rain every afternoon, but it's not going to rain all day. So it's still going to be hotter than the seventh circle of hell. And then it rains and cools it off a little bit in the evening, but Excuse me. Speaking of heat, it takes a lot to make me sunburned, but I'm actually a little bit sunburned. I'm starting to peel. But the good news is I got rid of my farmer's tan. So. I can't tell if I like this thing on. I guess I can turn it off. Can you turn it off? With the purple crowns in the chat and all that? It seems a little bit distracting to me. I'll probably get used to it. I don't understand the point of it, though. Really. I don't get it. It just seems like one of those pointless things that YouTube adds for no reason, like just to seem like they're making changes or something. I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe, for some streamers, like they want to spend half the stream shouting out the #1 commenter or something. Competitive engagement. Yeah, right. Yeah. I guess if it works, if it creates more engagement, then it makes sense for YouTube to do it. But does it really, though? Are any of you sitting there going, man, I got to get to #1? No, I mean, I doubt anybody here is. Maybe on some other channel there are people doing that. I don't know. I don't think anybody here cares. I know if I'm in a chat section, I don't care. If you're typing to type, your name is just Ballard. There's a show on Netflix right now. Yeah, exactly, Droid. Yeah, people are here. If anybody's watching this show in particular, forget the other channel. If anybody's watching the Midday show, it's just because they want to be here. It has nothing to do with awards. But anyway, have you guys seen there's a show on Netflix called Ballard? I have no idea what it's about, but it was, I think it's on Netflix. I don't know. It's on one of the, I think it's Netflix, but it's one of those streaming services. But I haven't watched it. Ballard like the duck? No, that's a mallard. Ballard like as in B-A-L-L-A-R-D. As in Ballard. Oh, it's on Prime. Yeah, I saw it somewhere. I was like, look at this, Ballard. Well, I'm debating on whether to do a little bit of news this morning, but I'm just not going to read anything about Trump or Obama or fucking, any of that. I just don't. I can't. Looks like they did a little twist, a little rap twist this morning on the 80s channel. If I had a pet mallard, I would name it Ballard. Ballard the Mallard. Vandy Dandy, you don't have to even be a Korean person to log into Netflix to watch. I'm telling you, outside of, well, there's 3 countries actually. Obviously, most of the things on Netflix now are still, you know, American actors. It takes place most of the time in the United States. But Korea, and you know what the other one is Spain and Portugal. There's a ton of damn shows on there from Portugal and Spain. Actually more Portugal than Spain. And then, of course, a ton of them in Korea. It's probably like a third of their new shows come from either Portugal or Korea. Yeah, exactly. Jay's got it. Half of the stuff on Netflix now is either dubbed over or subtitles. And by the way, that doesn't really bother me. I mean, some of them are a little bad, but most of them are fine. I definitely don't mind reading subtitles. It's the dubbed over ones that are sometimes bad. You know, like the voice does not match the actor or actress at all. It's just bad. But most of them are okay. Oh, you guys, okay. I see what you're saying. The new Squid Games is just not good. I watched probably 3/4. Let me turn this. I don't know what. All of a sudden, was the people that listen to that channel all of a sudden demanding rap for some reason? I doubt it. Where was I? What was I saying again? I forgot what I was saying now. Distracted. Oh yeah, the new Squid Game was terrible. I don't know what season is it, 3 or 4? I don't care what season it was. The first season was really good. I thought it was. The second season was okay, and this last season just I got about halfway or 3/4 of the way through and just threw in the towel. It was just I couldn't. I don't know. It wasn't good. It's just, sometimes they like the idea originally was a good idea, but it turns out it's only a good idea once, which is pretty much true for a lot of shows. Good morning, sir.
I've never seen Squid Games.
You watch the first season, maybe. That's it, and that's all you need to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the whole it's just the shock value of the show. Do you know the premise of it, right?
No, like I said, I've never seen it.
Okay, so they take well, at least season 1, and I think it's the same for the season 2 and season 3. They go throughout Korea and find all these degenerate people who owe people a bunch of money, whether it's through gambling or, you know, bad financial deals or criminal activity or whatever the case is. They're millions of dollars in debt, all these people. They round them up. Well, they kidnap them, basically. They take them to some island where there's this big, like, maximum security, armed, like, people, like, prison type deal. And they say, look, we're going to give you a chance to win $1 billion. There's only going to be one winner. But you can, you know, get rid of all your debt and, you know, ride off into the sunset. But if you lose, guess what? You're dead. So, and you don't have a choice. They're not giving you a choice whether or not you can play or not. So what they do is they do all these sort of like, almost like Slob Olympic type events. Except instead of just losing, you die if you don't win. Like if you lose that, they'll just shoot you in the head right on the spot or whatever, slit your throat or whatever. So that's pretty much the premise of it. So it's like suspenseful and kind of gory. You know, a lot of people, there's a lot of blood and all that. But once you watch the 10 episodes of that or whatever, then the next 10 episodes aren't going to do anything for you.
Right.
It's just the same thing over and over again.
I mean, for all the people that bitch about prison overcrowding and the costs that go along with that, we should do that for real.
Yeah. Well, also the premise of this is, I guess the people that put on the game and, are responsible for paying out the $1 billion to the winner and all that. Like, they're just a bunch of rich people who like to watch people get murdered. So they watch it on TV like it's a TV show, but it's real life. So.
I think I've seen a movie that basically had the same premise.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, there's that movie that came out in the 90s. I forget what it was called. Remember where the rich guys would like kidnap somebody and make them run through like the mountains, and they would hunt them like an animal?
Yeah.
I forget that. Does anybody know what movie I'm talking about?
And then I know you had a few movies, because you had I think it was considered a horror movie that basically had the same premise. It was a bunch of rich fucks in a club.
Yeah.
That could pay to fucking kill somebody any way they wanted to.
Yeah, right. Yeah. There's another good show I started watching this weekend. I think it's #1 on Netflix right now. I haven't finished it yet, though, because I didn't watch it all weekend. But it's called Untamed. I think it just came out. But it's pretty good. I'm like halfway through it, maybe. I think there's like 7 or 8 episodes. It takes place in Yosemite National Park. Well, I won't give anything away. I'll just tell you the premise. Essentially, you can see this just watching the previews. They find this woman that's dead, but they can't tell if she's been murdered or if it's some sort of accident and she got attacked by coyotes or whatever. But anyway, they do the investigation, and it turns out it turns into a murder investigation. So it's like a murder in Yosemite. And I didn't realize if there's any truth to that show. I didn't realize how many people actually live inside the national park, because it's huge. It's like millions of square miles.
I thought you couldn't live in a national park.
Well, according to this, I guess there's two things. There's people that obviously that work there that live there. So it's not a lot of people that live there, but there are houses and people do live there full time. I mean, there's schools and there's a school and everything, like daycares and all that. But there's also a problem apparently with squatters, where these hippie, these people that just want to live in a tent in the mountains, away from all their problems or whatever. Yeah. And so they'll form these little, almost like communities of 20 or 30 people, and they'll set up a little tent encampment and just live out there for free, basically. And then, of course, the park rangers and everybody tries to run them off, say, leave. Well, all they do, the park's so big, they just go find another like secluded area of the park and set up another tent city, and then they run them out. It's just like playing whack-a-mole, but nothing ever happens to them. So eventually what happens is the park just stops giving a fuck if it's, if they're not bothering anybody. They're like, well, just let them stay as long as they're not fucking with anybody. So
it's like the Yosemite version of real life LA today.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. And even in the show, like there's these little tent cities. This one in particular, they have like a drug problem in there. It turns out they're like making meth in the fucking some abandoned gold mine under a mountain somewhere, like running drugs like a cartel. Yeah. Anyway, it's a good show. What you up to today? You got day off work?
Yeah, I'm off today and tomorrow. I had to work all weekend.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah, it does, but it is. I mean, at this point, it just is what it is. I can get next weekend off. Like, the only days I work this week are Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah. I might have rather been working than what I was doing this weekend. Well, what?
What'd you have to do? Yard
I mean,
work?
what? No.
You like doing yard
work?
work?
Yeah, yard work's fine with me. No, Mrs. Pete's been wanting to redo our bedroom for a couple of years now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I spent pretty much all day Saturday doing that. And it's fine. It looks good and everything, but it was just, took up the whole day.
Not particularly something you give a shit about.
Right. Yeah. I mean, does the bed work?
Right.
So it's just kind of, anyway. Then yesterday we went to a little kid's birthday party at a water park. Well, I say little kid, it was my nieces. Two of my nieces, Mrs. Pete's sister's daughters. They're like 4 or 5 years apart, but they have like birthdays are only like 2 days apart on the calendar.
Yeah.
So they had like a dual birthday party at Whirling Waters, which is like the local water park around here. And
we did the same thing because Joey's is in August and the girls are in October. So usually we just do something in September.
I mean, I was a little bit perturbed because like she had to buy 2 gifts. It was like $50. It was so we didn't know. You don't know what to get kids because you don't know what they have, but somebody's already bought them. So you're like, hey, what do you want us to get you for your birthday? And then of course it's something like $50 a piece. That's $100 for 2 gifts. Then for me, Mrs. Peete, Repeat, and one of Repeat's little friends that was staying over here with him this weekend, that was another $100 or more than $100 to get in the water park. So now you're over $200. This is for a 7-year-old birthday party. Now you're over $200. Now you get there, you're not allowed to bring in any outside food or drink. So of course everybody's hungry.
And you gotta buy theirs, which is overpriced.
Yeah. So then you got to buy. So by the time you get out of there, you're down almost like $300 for like 3 hours at a water park. It's like. So that was a little. I was a little bit perturbed about that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got off cheap. We went to a party last weekend. One of the corporals does like a post 4th of July party every year. And you know how you can rent like those water slides or whatever and set them up in your backyard?
Yeah.
He got one of those, but the damn thing was like 3 stories tall.
Oh, he got the big boy one.
Oh, it's like the biggest one in 3 states. And I think he said it was right at $1,000 to rent it for the day.
Yeah. That's a pretty good business if you get into it. Like the guy in the neighborhood I used to live in, the guy across the street from me, I think he had a regular 9 to 5, but on the weekends he rented out. He bought all these blow up jump castles and like water things, and he would rent them out. And he was those things were rented out every weekend. He had 3 or 4 of them, and they were always all 4 rented out for the entire weekend. Every especially during the summer. Maybe not in December, but
yeah, like he was doing the party on a Sunday. He said those guys showed up at like 3 a.m. to set it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the damn thing's huge. So it takes, you got to have a forklift to move it and a few people to get it all set up and all that.
Yeah, but let's say how much you think if you buy that thing from the manufacturer or whatever wholesale, he probably paid a couple $1,000s for it.
Probably.
And then he's renting it out for $1,000 a day or a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can afford to pay a couple of dudes $50 a piece to set it up or whatever.
Well, one of them I'm fairly certain he got for free because it looked like his high school age son.
Oh yeah. Yeah, free labor.
Which I'm all for.
Yeah. I mean, why do you think farmers have 18 kids? It's not because they like kids.
Need somebody to work these damn fields.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, whatever. If I never went to another water park again for the rest of my life, I'd be just perfectly happy with that. Now, I did the old man thing. I just laid in the side of an inner tube and floated around the lazy river for 2 hours. But
that sounds like winter to me.
Yeah, and let the kids run all over and do it all that whatever they want to do. Just leave me alone. First of all,
I'm not huge on water parks anyway because everybody knows kids pee in the pool.
Yeah. Well, I just do the lazy river, and I just tell them to leave me alone, because if you go to a water park with a bunch of kids, the only reason they're going to talk to you is to ask you for money. That's it. They don't want to hang out with you, you know? So it's like, well, Dad, can I have some money? That's it.
You got a job, right? You shouldn't be asking you for money.
No, Peete? He doesn't have a job.
No, that's right. You didn't say Peete Jr.
Yeah, Peete Jr. didn't go. He was smart. We tried to get him to go. He's like, why would I want to go to a 7-year-old birthday party? It's like, well, good point.
Guess what? You get to go anyway, because you have to do what I tell you.
No, we didn't make him go. And that saved us more money. So I actually was kind of glad he didn't go, because I was like, well, he'd be another $50 at least. Somehow I didn't get to not go, because I tried that.
Yeah, I've tried that a few times too, and it hasn't worked out well for me.
Yeah, and I even I pitched it to her like that. I was like, if I don't go, that's one less ticket we need to buy. And the adult tickets cost more than the kid tickets, so it's like $50 for an adult. I said, and then, I'm going to eat twice as much as the little kids do. So we could save a bunch of money. She's like, yeah, nice try. You're coming. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, plus it's a little kid's birthday party, so either there has to be parents there that you like, or you're screwed.
Yeah, I didn't even talk to any other parents. I mean, I talked to my brother-in-law, and that was about it. But
and you're becoming antisocial in your old age.
Yeah, I am. The other thing about this place that I don't like is if you go to a water park in, say, Disney, or I think they're about to open a water park in Carowinds too. But anyway, most of those things have some things for the adults to do, right? That, I mean, like they might, like alcohol, they'll serve beer or whatever, or drinks. This place doesn't sell anything like that. It's all geared around kids. So.
Well, I mean, I get that. But that just seems like a bad business model, because you're going to have adults there if they're kids.
Yeah, you can make more money, definitely, if they sold drinks for the adults. But judging from some of the patrons, I kind of understand why they don't serve alcohol there. It seems like it could turn into a couple of those viral videos on YouTube where it's just like a bunch of, 45-year-old guys with dad bods fighting in a wave pool for no reason.
I'm not seeing the downside here. I mean, why do you think Walmart and Waffle House are so popular? It's fucking fight videos. So now people want to go just see if there's going to be a fight there when they go.
Yeah. Speaking of dad bods, have you heard about the weight loss challenge between Sea-Dog and Reg Talk?
Yeah, I did see that video, and it sounds to me, and I haven't had a chance to talk to Reg yet, but it sounds to me like he had to find a new reason to motivate himself. So I think he's just resigned himself to the ass kicking he's getting in Nashville.
Yeah. I don't know what brought it on between him and Sea-Dog. I think it has something to do with...
seem to come out of nowhere.
Well, I think it has something to do with the fact that Sea-Dog's pregnant, or his wife's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Lou says he wants in on that too. Well, you would lose, Lou, because you're not like... Well, I'll just go ahead and say it. You're not fat like they are. So it's whoever loses the most weight. If you look, Sea-Dog could lose 100 pounds and he'd still be fine. If you lost 100 pounds, you'd be dead. Same with me. So you'll lose that. Now, if you want to do like a BMI type thing, you probably could win that. And that's what Reg Talk said last week when he told me about this weight loss challenge. He's like, yeah, so he goes, we're going to start it in 2 weeks. He goes, but I'm 25 pounds lighter than Sea-Dog. So he said, over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to try to get up to his weight. So he's doing a reverse. He's trying to gain weight first and then lose it once they start the thing.
Yeah, that makes about as much sense as waiting before you poop.
Well, first of all, he laid it out. He said he would have to eat some insane, like 20,000 calories a day for 2 weeks to gain that amount of weight. I was like, dude, you're going to kill yourself. Do you know how much 20,000 calories is?
I mean, listen, he's already halfway on the Donald Trump diet. He just needs to add the fillet of fish, and he's got it.
So what you're saying is Donald Trump eats 20,000 calories a week or a day?
Well, I mean, he already drinks as many Diet Cokes, or if not more, a day than Donald Trump.
Well, that's true. I tried to talk him out of it. I said, dude, I mean, we saw that documentary or whatever that came out like 20 years ago, Super Size Me, where the guy ate nothing but McDonald's for 30 days straight. Yeah, he's dead. He died. He died in his 40s.
Yeah, that shit ain't good for you.
No. And he's in his mind, he's like, oh, it's just, a couple of weeks. I'm like, yeah, but in a couple of weeks, you can do a lot of damage to your body that is either irreversible or is going to take a long time to reverse. And you might even have a heart attack in the process.
Yeah, like smoke meth every day for 2 weeks. Let's see what kind of shape you're in.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you'd lose some weight, but to your point on irreparable damage.
I think if we were going to put out betting odds on this weight loss challenge between Sea-Dog, I think Sea-Dog has the advantage because of that reason, because he has more weight to lose than Rec-Dog does. But if I'm betting on who I think has more sheer willpower to win, I'm taking Rec-Dog.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure if there's an ounce of sheer willpower between the both of them.
I think, well, one thing is that Rec-Dog controls his own food intake because he's single. So now Sea-Dog, on the other hand, isn't. And so, if he's going to be over there eating broccoli and fucking beans every night or whatever it is he's eating, and then, Mrs. Sea-Dog's over there having a nice big baked potato with sour cream and cheese and, a big old fat cheeseburger or whatever it is. He's sitting there with his broccoli. The chances that he breaks because of what she's eating. And on top of that, she's pregnant too.
Yeah, well, see, to me, it should be easy for Sea-Dog because, if you watch the ACC show like you should, then you would already know this motherfucker can't microwave a Hungry Man meal.
Yeah, remember that one time he was cooking chicken or something. His wife wasn't home from work yet, and he was like, I gotta make my own dinner. I'm cooking chicken. And he cooked it for like an hour or like 45 minutes, and he went and put it on a plate and everything. And he cut into it, and it was still completely raw.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And that was one of those fucking TV dinners.
Yeah, he fucked that.
Like, it should be easy for him because he can't cook, so just don't fucking eat.
He's gonna eat though.
I mean, yeah, he'll probably grab a honey bun or something, but like Little Debbie will become a scarce commodity in his house.
If either one of them really is serious about just shedding weight quick, they probably should just do that carnivore diet for 30 days.
Yeah, and I didn't do it for 30 days because it's not very practical. It is kind of a pain to do it.
Yeah, right.
But it does work.
Yeah, I mean, you cut out all sugar, all carbs, nothing but protein, you're going to lose weight.
Oh, yeah. Whether it's chicken, beef. I threw a little seafood in there.
Yeah, shrimp and fish. But you got to be careful with what you put on it, I guess. If you're trying to lose weight, you don't want to put 4 tablespoons of butter on your ribeye.
No.
But
which I don't use that much butter when I cook it anyway, but and this is just I think the reason Rec might have given up on ours because I was just so far ahead of him that I think he knew he wasn't going to catch up. Yeah. I'm already down 70 pounds.
That's amazing. Well, first of all, you're doing it the healthy way too. You're not doing the rapid weight loss. Like some people need to lose weight rapidly for different reasons, but most of the time, that's not the healthy way to do it. And most of the time, you're going to gain it back.
Yeah, well, I think to your point, the people that do it rapidly like that, are probably next season's contestants on My 600-Pound Life.
Yeah.
Like, those people need to do it rapidly or you're going to die.
Well, I told the guys on Friday, I said between Slim losing all the weight and now with Rec Talk and Sea-Dog and Uncle Lou's on a workout kick, he went and got himself a stationary bike that he rides. And I guess he's doing other stuff too.
The bike going nowhere.
Yeah. And I guess he's getting a workout bench. And I have weights and kettlebells and stuff like that. I'm not joining a gym or going to spend a bunch of money on workout equipment. Actually, we already have some that we never use. I guess I could dust that off.
My gym's only $10 a month, so that's not bad.
Where is it? Planet Fitness?
It's like it, but it's smaller. But it's the same price.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm getting inspired to get in shape now. I'm not obese or I'm not in terrible shape, but I'm not in good shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could tighten up a little bit. I've gotten a little bit apathetic over the past 3 or 4 months where I'm a lot less active is what I mean. So it's time to change that. I've already quit smoking.
Yeah, Lou quit smoking too.
Yeah.
At this rate, I'm going to be the only person in Vegas that smokes.
Yeah.
If this keeps going.
That's right. You're going to Vegas with us.
I'm planning it.
We got a bunch of new.
Nothing comes up.
This will be our biggest Vegas trip yet, by a lot. Now Colby's not coming because his wife won't let him because he's got a newborn.
I'm not seeing the problem. Like I basically had a newborn when we went to the Clemson game. Me, you, Paul, Bulls.
Well, we've got probably 4 or 5 new faces that are coming this year that haven't come yet, on top of the normal people that come. So I know you're one of them. Well, you're not a new face, but you're a new face in Vegas. Connor Stallions from the chat, I believe they were talking about this morning. He's already got his room booked somewhere in Vegas for that week. Uncle Lou's brother, who I guess we'll call Brother Lou. I don't know.
Yeah, Brother Lou. Yeah,
Brother Lou is coming. I'm looking forward to meeting Brother Lou because apparently he's just as big of a degenerate as the rest of us. So the bigger the degenerate, the better.
I have not booked a room, but actually, me and Paul had a conversation. I think I'm going to shack up with him.
His name's Brad. All right, I'm still calling him Brother Lou. Sorry, it has a certain ring to it. I forgot that I don't even know who Utah Man is, but Lou met him in Vegas when he was there a few weeks ago. So Slim Slaw is staying with me. You can too. Yeah, he's gonna get the big old suite with the multiple bedrooms and stuff.
Oh, okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
Awesome. And that'll make it even easier. I'm not gonna not give him anything. I'm gonna give him something because I would just feel bad if I didn't. But
I'll tell you right now what he's gonna do. If you try to offer him money for the room, because he's getting it for free, he's gonna tell you, "Don't give me the money, just buy me whatever, a drink at dinner or whatever." He'll tell you something, do something like that.
Well, then that's fine. That was like, okay, I told you we went to that party over at Corporal's house. He said the same thing. He's like, we got everything. He's like, don't worry about it. I'm not showing up. I'm just type person. I'm not going to show up empty-handed if I'm being given something like that, or if I'm being invited over to something like that. Like, I'm going to come with something. And he's a tequila guy and had never had Casamigos, so I grabbed him a bottle of Casamigos and took it to him.
Oh, your room's not free, but it's a big discount. Okay, I didn't. Like last year, I think, so that we got the limo from the airport to the hotel where there was like 4 or 5 of us in the limo, and Lou's the one that got the limo and scheduled it and paid for it up front and all of that. So we all got in the limo and we're like, okay, well, let's figure out the situation to pay you back. And he was like, nah, just buy me dinner. Or no, he said, y'all just buy the beer for whatever. And we're like, okay. So
that works.
Yeah. You'll have a good time though. We'll have a good time. The more, the better.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed, like, I enjoyed, and I'm guessing it's probably because there was more people. Like, I enjoyed my second cruise exponentially more than my first.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the more people that come, it does make it a little bit more difficult to coordinate with everybody to, like, for dinners and stuff like that. But, I mean, it's not like we got 20 people.
Yeah.
So, whatever. If we got 8 or 10 guys, that's not that, it shouldn't be that hard to get a table at a restaurant or whatever, but.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, no hockey game this year.
Yeah, I heard her talking about that this morning.
Yeah, it just so happens the week we're there that it's all away games. So
I think they knew that, and I think they did that to fuck with us.
Yeah, I think that they did that too. They're like, those guys can't come back. We caused a scene there last time.
Yeah, you almost got arrested.
Well, I didn't almost get arrested, but I was talking shit to their guy.
If it had kept going, you'd have probably ended up in Clark County Jail.
Well, only if he would have said something back, which he didn't. Which is probably a good thing. He sit there and took his beating like a man. I'll give him credit for that.
Hey, see, now you got a friend that's a cop. I'll just flash my badge and get us out of it.
Yeah. Well, first of all, he knew he was in the wrong. You don't show up halfway through the third period talking about you're in my seat. Yeah, I'm like, motherfuckers, my seat now. Squatters' rights, bitch.
Well, the same thing happened at Clemson. Like, apparently we spat in the wrong spot, but it was a fairly open area. Like, there wasn't a shit ton of people there. And we're just like, fucking really, dude? And it was like the second quarter when he showed up. Fuck off, you.
The only downside to no Vegas Knights game, well, there's 2 downsides. Number one, Nate's going this year. Oh, I forgot about him. I forgot to mention him earlier. Nate's going, and Papa Nate, which is interesting. But, yeah, so Nate won't get to see his. I know he would love to go to an NHL game with us. That'd be like that's like his dream come true because of how much he loves hockey.
He would die a happy man.
He would die a happy man. But no, he can't do that. And the second disappointing part of it is, well, we started a tradition last year. There's 1 year of this tradition going that after the Vegas Knights hockey game, we walk over to Coyote Ugly, which is like a 5-minute walk from the hockey arena, which was some of the best entertainment we had all week. Was watching.
Yeah, but isn't that where you lost Paul in a back alley?
No, well, Paul lost himself in a back alley after that. But that was when we got to see Paul, Dula, and DJ David in all of their glory. Because I was smart. I foresaw something amazing happening inside that place when we walked in. I said the only thing that's going to make this work is if I got to get these guys hammered, right? So I took it upon myself to buy everybody a bunch of tequila. And after that, they were off to the races. And then, like every good man who gets everybody drunk, I dipped out early. I said, me and Sir UJ made an escape.
And Pete's over here. I don't take the shits. I just stir them.
Yeah. Yeah, I got everybody drunk and then dipped out. And then 2 hours later, me and Sir UJ are at the 3-card poker table or somewhere in the Flamingo, and Lou and them walk in. And they're like, where the fuck y'all go? We're like, oh, we left early. And then we go, where's Paul at? And they're like, we don't know. He doesn't know. He got lost somewhere.
You can buy a 10-pack of GPS tracker tags on Amazon for like $50.
That's what we should try to do next time. You know those little, they call them air tags, which is basically like, You put on either your pet or your small child so you can track them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to put an air tag on Paul so we know where he's at 24 hours a day. We'll be like, hey, man, what are you doing at the Paris? It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
He's wanting to go for a gondola ride. Poor Paul couldn't get anybody to go on a gondola ride either.
Yeah.
Or whatever you call those fucking things, the little boat.
Yeah, it's a gondola.
Okay.
I don't know how much that cost either.
I wouldn't have the first clue.
I mean, like everything inside of a casino, I'm sure it's expensive, ridiculously expensive for what it is.
Yeah, and then you probably get, serenaded by some fake Italian named Bob.
Yeah, they throw a Mexican in there and pretend like he's an Italian. Yeah. Yeah.
God, that's one place I wouldn't want to be a cop, because just how many people come to Vegas just to get fucked up and act a fool?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. Including all of us. Well, that's why I go.
Right?
I mean, that's why I go. Everyone's got their different reasons for going. I go for two reasons. The reason you just mentioned, and then I like to gamble.
Yeah.
I'm
trying not to lose my ass while I'm there. Probably not going to be successful.
Yeah. Oh, you mean gambling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever you're planning on taking, plan on losing it.
Oh yeah. I'm probably do like Lou said, grab a few $1,000s in cash, and that'll just be my gambling money.
Yeah, that's what I did last year.
Yeah. Fucking, if I can make it to where I can't use my card in an ATM, that would be great.
Yeah, it's happened to me a few times. Yeah. Got a $1,000 withdrawal limit. And it was, it was even more.
1,500.
It was even more embarrassing. This last trip we went on, I think we went. I forget what casino we were in. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I reached my limit for the day, and so Paul's like, "Hey man, it happened to me. Remember?" He said, "I just called my bank and had him raise the limit." And his went from like $1,000 in a day to like he raised it to like 10,000, like some astronomical number.
Oh, good God.
So I called my bank, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm in Vegas. I'm trying to get money out of the ATM, but my limit's 1,000." And they're like, and the guy's like, "Well, what do you want me to do about it?" I'm like, "Well, I want you to raise the limit." He goes, "No, we don't do that here." I was like, "What do you mean?" He said, "Yeah, we don't do that."
That's probably a good thing, though.
Yeah. And I
have keywords that shut it off. As soon as you said Vegas, that they won't allow you to do it.
Well, it's a credit. I don't know if it matters if it's a credit union or maybe just my credit union doesn't do it. I don't know, because it wasn't like there wasn't plenty of available funds in the bank. I mean, there was. So it wasn't an issue where like they thought I was going to zero my account out or anything. And I even told him, I said, "I'm not asking you to raise it. Like, just raise it like another $1,000 or $500 or whatever."
Yeah.
But he said, "No, we don't do that." And at the time, I was a little bit perturbed. But the next day when I woke up, I was like, "Thank God."
Yeah, that's why, I'm not even going to bring my credit card, because that motherfucker's got like a $35,000 limit. No, I'll leave you at the house.
Well, see, and that's what the guy said to me. It wasn't his fault. He just works there. And he's like, and he's trying to help me figure this out. He's like, "So I can tell you're on vacation and you need some cash." He's like, "You got credit cards, don't you? You probably have a credit limit. You can pull something out from your credit card." And I go, I said, "No, I'm not doing. This is not good advice."
No, that's terrible advice. Yeah, because you're going to pay at least 20% interest.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. I got to pay interest on my gambling losses. Fuck that.
Now, I don't know. I have heard that now, I don't know if you do this, but I've heard that you can, credit unions, their credit cards have like the best interest rates out there.
Yeah, they do.
Which I may need to get into, because like the one I have, like I got it really to feed another addiction, like it's a Bass Pro credit card, so I don't pay any interest on anything I buy.
Yeah, and so you get enough points and you get like free shit, like a gun. Like yeah.
But everywhere else I spend the fucking thing, it's like 24% interest. So I don't spend it anywhere else if I can help it.
Right.
Like I think I did once because I hadn't bought anything on it in like a year, so I got a tank of gas on it just to fucking keep it active.
Yeah, I don't know who's got the best interest rates, but I do know I think has the best rewards program for a credit card is American Express. That's the reason I use my American Express all the time. And then just pay it off.
I'm going to be honest. I've never really gone searching through credit card deals like that because I'm not huge on credit cards. Like I have one just in case, obviously, but I know me, I'll get myself in trouble.
Yeah, you can't just treat it like it's a endless cash pit. Otherwise, you get yourself in big time trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, the way we do smart. Like I just pay certain bills with it, and then just pay it off at the end of the month without having to pay any interest on it. But I still get the rewards points.
90% of what I put on mine is at Bass Pro Shop where there's no interest. So.
Yeah.
Which I need to call it because I had an interesting thought on that. I'm selling my boat and I'm going to buy a new boat. They sell boats at Bass Pro Shop. I wonder if I can get that fucker with no interest. That would be great.
Now, I don't know about this. Lou's saying, pro tip, you can take $1,000 a day out of an ATM with your Cash App card. I don't have a Cash App card.
Neither do I.
Should I get one?
I rarely even use Cash App anymore.
Is it a physical card or is it a virtual card?
No, I think it's a physical card. I think you can get a physical card for Cash App. I've heard of it.
Yeah. Well, I knew you could. I just anytime I see that, I just automatically think bad idea. But
yeah, PayPal keeps trying to give me a line of credit, and I'm just like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. If there's a fraudulent charge on your credit card, it's a lot easier to get forgiven or just dropped as opposed to a bank. A lot easier.
I've heard that.
Happened to me.
My bank's
twice.
Also pretty good about, like, they will. I've got it set up basically to where anything outside of a 100-mile radius, I get a call to verify.
Yeah.
Unless I tell them, hey, I'm going out of town at this point.
Right.
And then they know, okay, he's going to be in Vegas then, let that go through. I've been lucky though. I really had, knock on glass. I haven't really had any problems with that yet.
Yeah, I mean, twice I've had my American Express number fraud, stolen or whatever. And they spent one time. The first time it happened, they actually called me. And they're like, hey, did you spend $600 in some children's boutique in Paris, France? I'm like, what? No. Like, okay.
That's negative, Ghost Rider.
Yeah. So they took it off and sent me a new card. It was no problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess both times it's been stolen. It's been stolen by somebody overseas. Probably, probably off the internet somewhere. Got a hold of my number.
Well, and that's where I like I said, I've been like the only place that I've put my card in online other than PayPal is Amazon. Like if I can't use PayPal to buy it online, I won't do it.
Yeah, or Cash App. I don't know if you use Cash. I like Cash App better, but
I have Cash App. I for whatever reason, none in particular. I just use PayPal more than Cash App.
Yeah.
Hell, the only reason I ever got it was because of people like you and Lou and shit like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't think I ever. I never.
Everybody was taking fucking PayPal, so I was like, well, fuck it, I use that.
I never had a PayPal account until I started doing YouTube. Now I would have eventually got one because you know, everyone's got one now. I mean, you almost have to have something like that at some point. Plus, it's more convenient.
Well, and you don't have to really, like, PayPal will back anything fraudulent up to like $1 million or something like that. Some ridiculous number.
I don't know. BVD, and I don't know his situation, but he complained about, he said he got robbed by PayPal twice. I don't know what the circumstances were. Apparently, he said he had a certain amount of money in his PayPal account, and somebody stole money out, or stole all of it, or most of it out of the account, and he contacted PayPal about it, and they told him they couldn't do anything for him. So I find that hard to believe, but
well, I never have anybody sending me money on PayPal, so that's a problem I've never had to deal with.
Jay says PayPal reports anything over $5.99. Yeah, so does Cash App.
Yeah,
and so does Venmo. That was in some bill that passed a couple, whatever, 4 or 5 years ago, which is ridiculous. That's just because they don't. Well, I mean, they want to tax you on it.
Yeah.
It's their way of, I guess, cracking down on people using PayPal also for illegal activities.
Well, I don't know if that was their intention. Me personally, I just figured fucking IRS wanted their cut.
Yeah, that's all it comes down to, is they want to tax you on it. So anything, it's just like the lottery. If you win the lottery, you know, at $500 and below, they'll just give you the money and no tax. But anything over $500, they're going to have to fill out a tax form for it. Same thing at the casino. You know, well, I don't know if every state's the same, but I know for sure in Nevada and Vegas, anything over $1,200, you have to fill out a tax form for. Anything under $1,200, they just pay you.
Yeah.
So it's all about money. It's always all about money. Bitcoin on PayPal is insured. I wish I would have bought Bitcoin, whatever it was, 6 months ago when I was talking about doing it. It's continued to go up. I'm scared of Bitcoin for some reason. I don't know. It's not I'm scared to own it. I'm scared of, I've just heard so many horror stories of people getting hacked and they go into their Bitcoin account and everything's gone. Like, I just don't. He's saying his is insured through PayPal. And I know you can buy Bitcoin on Cash App now too. So maybe they handle that. But when I watched videos on Bitcoin, the whole process just scared me away from it. Not the actual Bitcoin itself, the volatility of that, but the process of withdrawing money from or selling Bitcoin and getting actual cash into your account. So, but whatever it was 6 months ago when I was looking at it, it was at, what was it at? It was at like 80,000. Now it's what, 120,000? What's it at now? I know it changes every day, but
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know a fucking thing about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency or anything like that.
Yeah. They just start using terminology. I just don't know what it means. If I don't know what, like you got to mine it. Like, mine it? What was I walk in there with a fucking pickaxe and mine my own money? No. It's some code word for some transaction, mining it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to put it in some secret, super secret fucking account with 18 passwords so some kid in China doesn't steal it from you. You know? Can you imagine you buy $100,000 worth of Bitcoin and you run it up to like $500,000, and then all of a sudden you wake up one morning and log in and some 9-year-old in China has done stole all of it from you and there's nothing you can do about it?
I can fly to China and kill that little bastard.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's one of the reasons that the Gypsy makes his $500 limit. Like the
most, you got to report it.
Yeah. Well, he can see. Here's the thing. So I don't know how he gets around this. Well, I do know because he's done it. He's paid me this way before. So the most I can lose, I only get a $500 credit limit every week. So once I hit that $500, I can't even gamble anymore. So I got to pay him $500, but not a dollar more. I can run the count on my side as far as winning up as high. I don't know what the limit is, if there is a limit. The most I won in 1 week was like $1,680.
Damn.
And he paid me. Now, he paid me in 3 different installments, I guess was because he didn't want to go over $600. So he paid me like a $400 one, a $500 one, and then like whatever it was. He broke it into 3 different payments. And that's why he does that, so he doesn't have to report it. And plus, I don't know, he's probably doing a bunch of transactions every week with all his different clients. And if you do a certain amount of transactions like that, they're going to flag your account and be like, "Hey, like, what are you selling weed or what's going on here?"
Yeah, what are you doing, buddy? Why are you living in a camper behind your house?
Like the week of July the 4th, I won like $300 or something, and he sent and you with Cash App, which is what I use, you have to attach a note. It's required, or you can't send the money. So he puts on the note for fireworks. It's like $300 for fireworks. So now I guess I'm a fireworks dealer, selling him fireworks for $300.
Man, why are you ripping off the Gypsy like that?
Yeah.
All you said he was some Roman candles and some sparklers. Didn't even have the good stuff.
I don't know. What else is going on in the world? I don't know, man. I'm ready for season start. I've been bragging about how fast the off season's been moving all off season, and now we get down to the last like 5 or 6 weeks, and now it feels like it's going slow. It's just like back when I was in grade school, and you get your class is 90 minutes long. Well, the first 30 minutes go by like that, but the end of it, you're like, oh shit. The last 30 minutes seems like it takes an eternity.
I ain't gonna lie, my work day is kind of like that. Like the first 4 hours will fly by. The middle 4 seem to drag, and the last 4 tend to go by pretty quick.
Yeah. Well, probably like if there's less going on well, I don't know, man. I'll ask you, is there less going on during the night shift than there is during the day shift? Or vice versa?
Fuck yes. You have to figure day shift has to feed all 3 meals. Day shift does 2 out of the 3 med calls. When I say med calls, giving everybody their meds. All the nurse calls are during day shift. Obviously, all the courts during day shift. All the laundries during day shift. Yeah.
So when you stay busy like that, it makes things move faster.
Yeah, I mean, it does. But like I said, it just, for whatever reason, that middle 4 hours from about 10 to 2 just seem to fucking drag.
Yeah. That's when you go in the break room and watch YouTube or something.
You really can't, though, because you stay busy the whole time.
Oh.
Like, most days I'm busy to the point, like, I'll get in like 3 smoke breaks. And the most I'll sit down outside of those smoke breaks is whenever I'm like, we get all their meds come pre-packaged. You know, little plastic a little roll of little plastic packages, and it'll have, you know, morning, afternoon, and night meds. So I'll sit down and, you know, pull all the ones off the roll for a pod. That way they're already pulled, and I can just give them out as they, you know, line up. When I'm sitting down pulling meds, that's about the most sitting down I do during the day.
I never really thought about meds in jail. Who's the one? I mean, are they paying for their own meds, or is that paid for by the county?
If they have insurance, they're paying for their own meds. If not, yeah, county's footing the bill.
Wow.
But
I mean, how many people in jail have insurance?
More than you would think.
Yeah.
I mean, most of it's the vast majority that do have it tend to be on Medicare. But
okay, I got it.
It's something. But like I said, they charge for everything. They charge for toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, toilet paper, shampoo. I think they charge like 50 cents a piece for Tylenol.
That's not as bad as a hospital.
No, but also the vast majority of the COs that work there, we're not charging them for that shit. Just fucking here, take a goddamn Tylenol. Get out of my face.
Yeah, right. Jay has a question for you. Actually, this is not Jay Shipes. This is Jay. This is very confusing. Jay Shipes is in blue. He's got a wrench. Jay Shapes says, does Slim have an inmate doing his taxes?
No. I'm also not at a penitentiary.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's a Shawshank Redemption reference there. You know how he did everybody's taxes? Or he did the taxes of all the...
yeah, all the guards.
All the guards, and even in the warden, too.
Yeah.
Of course, he was cooking the books for the warden.
Well, he was also in a penitentiary where I am not anymore. You know, I used to work in a penitentiary, but still wouldn't trust any of those fucks to do my taxes. I'll pass on that.
Well, I don't know if somebody is like a tax expert and they're in there for financial crimes. I say they probably know how to do the taxes pretty good. I mean,
but they're, you know, if you don't know what the fuck he's doing, next thing you know, you're in there wearing a number your damn self.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Just saying.
J Shapes. Timu J.
I bet, you know what? I think Celine Driver still has him blocked. It's a Celine Driver troll account.
What, J Shapes is?
That's my guess. That's the theory I'm going with anyway.
I would like to see Celine Driver's block list.
It's probably pretty extensive.
I mean, mine's pretty extensive, but it's been over a long time being on here, doing a lot of shows. And most of them are just like, you know, talking shit about like my wife or my kids or whatever. It's nothing like J Shapes isn't that bad of a name. It's not offensive.
No. Oh yeah. I've seen way, 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 way worse.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've looked at my block list. It's been a while since I blocked anybody. Really, honestly, I guess that's a good thing.
I don't have anybody on my block list. I'm kind of proud about that.
Yeah, well, you're lucky.
Well, I mean, even if you're talking shit about me, I'm fine. I'd start talking shit about you.
Let me see. I don't even remember how to find it. What? Well, forget that then.
You can't even find it.
I just don't remember how to even get. I don't ever.
Now, I'm sure Lou has, and rightfully so, because I've heard him go through the list of names on his block list. It probably has the most people blocked.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's been doing it a lot longer than me, too, and done a lot more shows.
Yeah.
Really, for me, blocking mostly takes place during football season. If I block somebody, most of the time it's going to be like the trolls. They don't go away completely, but they drastically reduce in the off season. You know.
Well, yeah. Well, I've noticed this, and Lou's pointed this out. Come August, when school starts back, the trolls seem to drastically reduce.
Yeah.
Like, to me, they seem to come around more in the summer when they're all out of school.
Yeah, and also for some reason, it's weird because the bots that spam are almost all... Now, sometimes they like during a nighttime call-in show or something like that, there'll be one in there periodically that you have to block. But most of them show up for the live game streams. Almost every single live game stream I do, there's at least one or two or three of those spamming bots.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because you're streaming for 4 hours at a time, or I don't know. Like the longer you're on there, it gets picked up by the bot algorithm.
There's a bot algorithm?
Well, I guess there is. I don't know how else they'd find my shit. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. Where do the bots... well, I mean, I was going to say, where do the bots come from? But we all know they're from Russia.
They're from all over the place. Yeah, Russia, China.
No, I thought all the bots are from Russia. All the spamware is from China.
I don't know. I mean, I know that they have the entire bot farms where they're just produce thousands and thousands of bots that just go out and do their bot stuff, I guess. You see an uptick in it during election cycles and midterms. Oh.
Yeah, well,
Twitter's got a real problem with it. Now, this is a lot of people get mad at Elon. This has been going on since way before Elon bought. It still is a problem, but it's been going on since way before he bought the company.
Yeah, I'm not sure that there's anything you actually can do to eradicate that problem.
I don't know the answer to that because I'm just too stupid to even understand how that works. But when he first bought Twitter, he went through all the data or whatever. He said that more than 50% of every post on Twitter was a bot at that time. I don't know what the number is now, but I'm sure it's still pretty high. And most of them, it's like I said, especially during election cycles and midterms, a lot of them, the bots are just, trying to get people riled up. Like, they'll have a pro-Trump bot farm and an anti-Trump bot farm. They're just trying to polarize both sides.
Yeah, and I figured an election's coming up because I've gotten some of those text messages here lately.
Yeah. Here's another stat that was pretty astounding, and this is even more. This is almost even more unbelievable than the more than 50% of the people that post on X or Twitter are bots. Is the Christian posts? Something like 75 or 80% of posts that are pro-Christian or talking about Jesus or whatever are not even real people. which is pretty unbelievable.
It's Jesus. He's not of this world.
So you're saying that Jesus is an actual bot?
No, I'm saying Jesus is making bot posts on Twitter.
Yeah. There's some things I like about X since Elon took it over, and there's some things that I don't like about it. But I guess that's going to be true with no matter who owns it. So you just have to kind of pick your battle. The thing I do like is that he doesn't really silence anybody. Even his own critics can post shit on there about him. That was one of the major problems with Twitter, is they just silenced anybody who didn't agree with their ideology, politically or otherwise. That's been proven. But the other side of that is it's even harder now to determine who's a real person and who's not on there than ever before. And what if the post is real or not? You know, I just have to assume that anything I read on Twitter is just fake unless it's somebody that I know. Like if you post something on there, I know it's you. I know it's not bullshit.
Yeah.
Or somebody pretending to be you. But with some of these other ones, I'm not, and I don't have the time or desire to sit there and spend an hour digging through somebody's posts to figure out whether or not they're legit or not. I just don't. I mean, that's all I'd be doing all day if I did that.
Now, see, I'm kind of the opposite in that regard. I just assume everything on Twitter is the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I make that joke all the time. Of course, if it's on Twitter, it's true. You know.
I'm not joking. It's on Twitter. It's fucking true. Fuck it.
Everything I post is true, whether you agree with it or not. But that's the same.
Freeze leaving Auburn in the middle of the off season. Yep, that 100% true. I saw it on Twitter.
I do disagree with that. Vandy Dandy says Twitter's not even fun anymore. It used to be fun. I disagree. So they got rid. You don't like the fact that there's more conservatives on there who aren't getting blocked anymore. You didn't have to listen to their shit. Now you do. So that's why you don't like it anymore.
I just never understood that. Like sure, there are plenty of liberal posts that I don't like and find annoying. I just keep fucking scrolling.
Yeah.
Like, it's not hard. I said it way back in the day, about people that didn't like South Park. Well, then don't fucking watch South Park.
I still find it entertaining. It's just you have to approach it differently than you used to.
I know somebody made a comment a minute ago. Did you hear about that Ole Miss player that was shot and killed over the weekend?
I did hear about that. Yeah.
That was in Memphis, I think.
Yeah, that was in Memphis. I guess I'm assuming that's where he's from.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, he was a true freshman too, wasn't he? He was only like 18 or 19 years old.
Yeah, I mean, Memphis is only. I could get to Oxford from Memphis within an hour and a half, and that was in a big truck. So I mean, I could do it even faster in a car. So you're probably talking an hour 15-minute drive from Oxford to Memphis.
Yeah, it's sad. We're coming down the stretch here. This is when you start seeing, bad story. Another Georgia player got arrested for, I think, this was weird too. I read the article and they charged him with 2 marijuana charges, which is weird because one of them was intent to distribute or whatever the verbiage was. That it was over the limit to where it was just personal use or whatever. And then the second weed charge was simple possession, which is under. So how do you get two charges with the same thing, but one's different than the other? I don't understand that. I mean, shouldn't you just combine all the weed he had and make that the charge? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, you do see that all the time where you have possession and possession with intent to distribute.
Well, either you're possessing it to smoke or you're possessing it to distribute. I mean, you shouldn't be charged for both.
I don't know exactly how they do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
We may or may not have a bot in the back claiming to be VicTube.
Oh, no.
I cannot confirm nor deny whether he's a bot.
No, I am not a bot.
Well, that's exactly what a bot would say.
That is exactly what a bot would say. The bots always click the little button saying that they're not a bot.
Yeah. What's up, Vic?
Oh yeah, what's up?
What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, the Georgia guy. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, you got a felony for having more than an ounce of weed. Yeah.
Was that in Athens?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I'll say this, I know, but usually when I see something like that, it's not all weed. Like, they had simple possession of weed, but then they had, possession of a Schedule II.
Yeah. Was he, now I forget, was he charged with anything other than just the weed?
No, that was it.
That was it. See, I just don't care about that.
And also, like, I think people get hung up on initial charges. Like, when you first get arrested and you're going to jail, they're gonna charge you with everything they possibly can.
Yeah, they're gonna.
A lot of those are gonna get dropped.
Yeah, essentially they're gonna overcharge you and then use that as leverage to plea. Yeah.
Which I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of plea bargains anyway.
Right.
Myself.
Yes, the weed laws in Georgia are so archaic.
Well, just the same here.
I'm about to say I think they're pretty much the same in Tennessee.
South Carolina and Tennessee, yeah.
If it's over an ounce, if it's an ounce or under here, it's a misdemeanor. They'll write you a fucking ticket.
Yeah, I think that's dumb. I don't think weed should be a felony.
Well, I was telling you the story about. So I mean.
Well, it's only a felony depending on the amount. Like, okay, and this happened here, somebody got pulled over with 12 pounds in the trunk of their fucking car. Yeah, that should probably be a felony, I guess. Because, I mean, even in Colorado where it's legal, that's a felony.
Well,
he didn't have 12 pounds. He had more than an ounce.
Yeah, 12 pounds is obviously you're not smoking that. I mean, Snoop Dogg doesn't smoke 12 pounds, but I mean. But just having an obvious amount that you're smoking should not be. They charged him with a felony, didn't they?
Well, Vic just said it was over an ounce. So
yeah, that's insane.
I think that limit should be higher. Like I said, to me, an ounce, hell, even 2 is probably personal use for a week or 2. But like, I don't have a problem with say you hit a pound, make that a felony, whatever. Even in Colorado where it's legal, they have a certain threshold where it does become a felony.
Yeah. Lou, are you on your exercise bike right now? What are you doing?
No, I did that after the morning show. I'm on the way to the store. I got to get some paint to paint up these shells for the helmets. But yeah, so every DUI I've ever gotten, they charge you with like 11 things, and it's exactly what you said. Then the prosecutor comes to you and goes, I'm going to make you an amazing deal. I'm going to throw out all these other 10 bullshit made up things that they charged you with if you just plead guilty to the DUI. They make it seem like it's all a game.
Yeah.
They charge you with everything under the sun. I mean, they charge you with failure to maintain lane or speeding or swerving or too fast for conditions or whatever. Didn't use your blinker, anything. And then immediately they throw all that out. The first meeting you have with the prosecutor, and you just agree to plead to the DUI.
Yeah.
One of your fucking tag lights was out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll find something. Yeah, tent too dark.
Yeah. And with that football player, what's unusual about that is a lot of times when they get people for weed over an ounce or whatever, having a lot of weed, you'll see the intent to distribute charge, but he didn't have that.
Oh, he didn't?
Wait a minute. You mean Vic is on here propagating fake news?
No,
Did he? He did have intent to distribute?
Pete said that.
I thought that's what I read, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought I read they charged him twice. They charged him once with intent to distribute, and once with simple possession, which is personal use, which is 2 different charges for the same crime. I don't understand how they could do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if they got him for intent to distribute, I mean, you know, you're riding around with a bunch of baggies full of weed is pretty obvious. You're selling it at that point. I do think that should be a crime. But simple possession is ridiculous. That shouldn't be any different than running a stop sign at this point.
Yeah.
Well, and in most places it is. Like I said, the simple possession, even over an ounce, it can still be simple possession. But to your point, I think you're probably right. Like he had a bunch of baggies or something, and that's where the intent to distribute came from.
Yeah. Now the other guy, I'm not claiming that. I'm not taking the L on the other guy. He's not enrolled at Georgia. He's never played for Georgia. He's a Butler Community College student, not a Georgia student. So
is that the one? Is he the one that like slapped his girlfriend or whatever?
Yeah. Now Georgia recruited him and signed him as a junior college, you know, recruit, but he hasn't even enrolled or anything yet. He's a whatever the, you know, he doesn't. Whenever that next semester starts, whatever, sometime in August is when he becomes a Georgia student. So yeah, we were recruiting, but that's no different than you're recruiting a high school kid, and before he graduates, he slaps his girlfriend. Well, that wouldn't be Clemson's fault or Georgia's fault. I mean, he's not even on the team.
Well, I'm
not taking the L on that one.
I mean, me personally, when it comes to any of that, I don't think it's you know, it's funny to make fun of on the internet, but I don't think it's Clemson's fault that even if, you know, Gunnar Stockton slaps his girlfriend tomorrow, I don't think that's Georgia's fault.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean it that way. I mean how Georgia's had 120 people arrested in 2 years or whatever. I'm not adding this guy to that list. Like, this was a Butler College deal, not a University of Georgia deal.
And I'll say what everybody else is thinking. I mean, maybe she deserved it. Maybe she burnt his toast.
Dang. Dang.
Obviously, I'm just kidding. But
maybe she wanted to vote or drive.
Yeah, Paul's girlfriend better not have a voter registration card, does she? Oh, damn.
She gonna show up with a black eye because Paul found out she had a driver's license.
Has Colby made his apology video yet?
No.
So I missed the very end of the show last night. I heard about it later.
Yeah,
But
it was from out thank you cards.
I see. Now I missed this completely because I got off of work and had to go back in there, and it was fucking 9 o'clock before I got home dealing with a deputy's fuck up.
Has anybody checked on TK since
Pete,
then?
how about this, Pete? Me and you are the only 2 people that didn't get a thank you card.
That is true.
Dick, did you get one?
No.
Oh, so Colby lied. Colby said everybody got one except me and Pete. See, I know what it is. All of Raleigh's people got a thank you card, and Colby's people didn't.
There you go.
Yeah, and I didn't, and me and you, we didn't even do anything wrong like Raj and them. We showed up and were respectable gentlemen.
Yeah, we even stayed and ate and everything.
Yeah, I didn't.
Early.
I didn't. The Clemson game was on. I didn't even run off to the cabin to watch the Clemson game. I stayed at the wedding.
Right.
Yeah, I went to dinner and everything. I mean, I did watch it on my phone, but hey, at least I was there.
And you were discreet about it.
Yeah, I was discreet about it. I mean, I only propped up the phone on the table.
For really no reason at all, Colby told TK, hey, I might not have sent out thank you cards for my wedding, but at least I didn't kill a bunch of newborn babies in the NICU.
Dang, man.
I said, holy shit, man, what are you doing?
God damn.
Didn't he then rage quit, but then come back on?
He didn't come back on, but he was apologizing in the comment section afterwards.
Oh, okay.
He would make an apology video.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I said, holy shit, man. Like, I'm all for trolling TK because it's easy and fun to do and all that, but my God, man, you're going to drive this lady off of a cliff for real.
I tuned out of the show at the wrong time. It must have been right when I tuned out when that happened, because I listened to almost the whole show. But did TK get irate or what?
Oh, well, yeah, she did the thing where she gets mad for like 2 minutes, and then she spent the next 5 minutes talking about how she's not going to let anything make her mad anymore.
Yeah, she doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, the normal thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, since we were talking about at the beginning of the show, since Rick, I guess, has given up on mine and his challenge and he's conceded defeat, maybe we should have a fight between Colby and TK in Nashville.
Man, I'm not going to say no to that.
I don't know.
Let me tell you real quick about this Utah man before I run in here to the.
Yeah, because I don't know who that is.
So he's been on my call-in show for a long time. He doesn't come around any of the social shows like this one or my morning show.
Yeah.
But he's been on the football shows for a long time. He's a Utah fan. He calls in, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he lives on the border of Utah, basically. And so he was only like 45 minutes to an hour from Vegas. So he's like, hey, if you don't mind, I'd love to come out and meet you. Yeah, come on. So he got there around 3 or 4 o'clock, whatever day it was. And we watched the soccer game, and we were drinking and hanging out. And then we went and gambled a little bit, went and ate dinner, drank some more. By 9 or 10 o'clock at night, this guy, okay, you've seen me get drunk at the blackjack table and act a fool and put on a show and bang and all that kind of shit. This guy is completely out of fucking control. He was so loud and obnoxious, it was even embarrassing to me.
Damn.
Like, even I was like, wow, this is a lot.
Jeez.
Big time.
Yeah. So I'm like looking at the dealer and the pit boss out of the corner of my eye the whole time and giving them like the I don't know that guy type of look, you know? But nothing bad though. Like, he was a great guy. But he was loud, and every time he lost, he was yelling at the dealer. The same type of shit I do,
Yeah.
But anyway, he was a really nice guy. We had a really good time. He gambled. He got there around 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and he was there till at least 2 or 3 in the morning.
Dang.
Gambling and like I said, we ate and hung out and the whole deal. Anyway, he's a really nice guy. He would fit in great. So I told him, I said, man, you got to come back in January. I said, even if you just come for a day or two or whatever, we'll find a place for you to stay. You can stay with me, whatever. Because he drove back home and I wasn't going to let him stay with me in BA,
Yeah. That'd be weird.
when we go with the guys thing, I was like, I got a big room. You can get you a pillow and a blanket. If worst case scenario, you'll be sleeping on the floor. I said, but you might get you a couch or something. I said, we'll put you up somewhere.
Yeah.
But you got to come hang out, man. I told him, I said, you'd love this group of guys we got that come here. I don't know exactly how old he is. He looks like he's probably a little bit younger than me, maybe your age, or even a little bit younger than you. Early 40s, 43, 42, somewhere in there. Upper 30s, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
He sells insurance. He sells insurance.
What's his? Is he married?
No.
Oh, well, that makes it 10 times easier for him to make the trip, though.
That's what I told him.
Yeah.
How is he a Utah man and not married?
He should have been married to 5 different women by now.
Yeah, well, he's not a BYU man, and that's an important distinction. Utah is not Mormon. The University of Utah is not Mormon. It's all the Mormons are at BYU, so that's why he's not at BYU, and that's why.
I just thought the whole fucking state was Mormon, but okay.
No, I mean a Ute isn't a Ute like an engine of some kind?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. The engines definitely aren't Mormon. So.
Yeah. But this guy is mostly white, from what I can tell.
Oh.
Well, see, he needs to show up because I need somebody to fuck with. Well, definitely next year, because Miami and Utah open the season in 27.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So that'll be some preliminary early shit talking, because this will be right after the season ends and that we're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to come. He's got like a similar sense of humor. He's very sarcastic. That kind of he'll fit right in.
Yeah, he'll fit right in if he's an asshole. He'll love us, or we'll love him.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah,
he's big time asshole. Yeah. So,
I heard you talking on the morning show this morning about the casinos in Biloxi. You said the Beau Rivage is really nice. And you're like, I think Pete likes the Hard Rock. No, I did like the Hard Rock. Don't get me wrong, and the Beau Rivage were both nice. I was blown away at how nice the Golden Nugget was there. That was my favorite casino there.
That's right.
Yeah.
You did say that, the Golden Nugget. Yeah, see, I've never been to that one there.
I don't know. It's way nicer than the Golden Nugget in Vegas. I don't know if it's newer or renovated or what, but it just is way. If I ever went back to Biloxi, if I could stay there, that's where I'd try to stay. I got a player's card there, for no reason. Well, because they told me to. Right. But yeah, Golden Nugget card.
Yeah, it's going to be fun in January.
But yeah, I obviously didn't see the rooms, but the casino was the nicest casino out of all of them by a lot.
Is it right there next? Is it because Beau Rivage and Hard Rock are like right there in a line? Is it with those, or is it somewhere else in town?
No, so you got what's on that same road, that same highway, right on the water. But you got the Beau Rivage and the Hard Rock are right next to each other. Then you go down about maybe a mile and a half or 2 miles on the same road. Then you got the Harrah's on the opposite side of the street, not right on the water, but on the opposite side of the street. And then you go down like another 2 blocks maybe, and right there is the Golden Nugget and Margaritaville, which Margaritaville is not even there's no casino in there. It's more of a kids resort thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. At some point, there needs to be a Slob Olympics trip to the Hard Rock Casino on the Seminole Reservation in Florida.
I mean,
is that the one in Tampa?
No, that's a different one. Like, there's one actually on the reservation in Florida.
I think it's in North Florida, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So
all the ones we've done in Florida, nobody's even thought of it yet to go.
I think it's probably somewhere between Gainesville and Tampa, something like that.
Yeah, the only ones I know of is the one in Tampa, and then I think there's one outside of Miami. I didn't know there was one in North Florida, but that would be a lot closer, so that would be good.
I think. I don't know. Slim, you should probably know better than me. I thought the Seminoles were a tribe that was like a North Florida tribe.
Well, they own all the Hard Rocks.
Oh, okay.
They own the one. They own the one going in Vegas.
Gotcha.
All the same Indian tribe, like the Seminoles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loaded. They run that shit way better than them fuck-ass Cherokees.
Cherokees don't give a fuck, do they?
No, the Cherokee don't give a fuck about me. The Seminoles know what they're doing when it comes to casinos. Them fucking Cherokees, man, they just want to beat you all the time. Fuck them.
Yeah. That's a good point. I'm surprised we haven't been banned from Cherokee yet.
Yeah, Jay's got it. There's a Hard Rock in Vero Beach, which is like an hour north of downtown Miami.
Oh, so that's still South Florida.
Yeah.
And I know there's one in Tampa because it's literally called the Hard Rock Tampa.
Oh. Yeah, that one's right off of I-4.
That's the guitar one, I believe, isn't it?
But there's also one, I think Pete's right. I think the Seminole Reservation is up in northern Florida. I think it's somewhere around Ocala, I think. And there's another one there. I
mean, it's way too early to be talking about future Slob Olympics. We haven't even done Nashville yet, but Tampa doesn't sound like a bad one. That's a good option.
Yeah, that whole area is cool. I mean, because that's where I'm from originally. But yeah,
let me run. I'm pulling into this stupid fucking Walmart.
All right, have fun in there.
I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. We haven't done a considering the costumes and really considering this group of people, the fact that we haven't done a Slob Olympics on a casino on a reservation is slightly alarming.
That is true. we considered doing it at Cherokee before, but the problem is there's nothing else to do there.
Yeah, see, that's why Tampa would actually probably be better because there's other shit to do in Tampa.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff to do. Good morning.
Morning. What's going on, fellas?
Or good afternoon now, I guess.
Well, morning seems to be, what everyone says, right?
It's still morning to me. I'm in God's time and Central Time.
Yeah.
Isn't all God's time? How dare you?
That's right. We were talking about you earlier.
I didn't hear. Was it good?
Well, we were talking about the weight loss challenge between you and Sea-Dog, and that Slim took some offense to this. He said, I thought I was already on a weight loss challenge with Rec Dog. I guess he just abandoned that.
Well, and I don't take it the wrong way, man, but that's like a side bet. Like, when you're at the poker table.
Oh, no, I'm exactly taking it the right way. You have conceded defeat.
No. If you're all in and then I still have chips left to play, like you got this side bet going on. And now me and Sea-Dog are playing, but I am not conceding a loss. I don't know where you would get that from.
Well, he's way ahead. He's 70 pounds down.
Well, but he got a head start.
No, okay. You had a head start on Sea-Dog, but you're choosing to go on a Donald Trump diet for 2 weeks and eat, 50 more filet of fishes and another 12-pack of Diet Cokes every week.
The weird thing about that, too, it is the Donald Trump diet, and I've had this urge to just deport motherfuckers.
Okay, so are you actually going to do the Trump diet, or did we succeed in talking you out of it last week?
No, dude, look at me. Do you think I give a fuck about my own life?
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know.
I mean, if you have this urge to deport people, wouldn't you actually call it the Obama diet, not the Trump diet?
Dang.
Well, that is true. He was nicknamed the Deporter-in-Chief.
Deporter-in-Chief, that's right.
Deporter-in-Chief, yeah.
I guess
I mean, that is true. And
it's Trump's role, so I guess it would be both Obama.
He was also equally as unqualified for a peace prize as the one Netanyahu nominated Trump for. So there's some weird similarities between the two.
Well, I mean, I'll give Trump this much. I mean, motherfucker actually managed to get a peace treaty signed in the Middle East. Ain't nobody else done that shit in the last 60 years.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Carter did that, but yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what.
So, but how much have you gained any weight in the past? How fat are you? Exactly.
Well, let me get on the scale. Hold on a second. I'll tell you. That way, not telling fibs.
Yeah, we need the exact number so I can picture in my mind exactly how fat you are.
Well, and make sure you empty your pockets. We want a correct number here.
Okay, I didn't gain as much as I thought. So with like my clothes on, holding my phone, I'm about 275.
275.
Yeah.
So what was your start weight?
I was probably down to about 260.
Okay, so you're up about 15 pounds?
In a month or so, yeah.
That's not okay. But now you're intentionally trying to get fatter, though, right?
Yeah, buddy. Last night at about 1:30 in the morning, I ate an entire Papa John's pizza.
See, I think this is part of the problem here. Is I think you're enjoying the gaining weight part too much.
Of course, like I have an excuse to be a disgusting fat body.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm enjoying it for sure.
Yeah, but you got a good 25 pounds on me.
See, this is, I don't know if this might backfire on you. This is what I'm concerned about. Well, obviously I'm concerned about your health, but aside from that,
Yes.
like in other words, if somebody said, look, man, you can do heroin and smoke crack for the next 30 days with no repercussions, right? No social repercussions, no legal repercussions. You can just get high as fuck and do whatever you want for the next 30 days, no repercussions. That sounds great. Okay. I'm going to be high as a kite for the next 30 days with no worries about anything. But at the end of that 30 days, things don't look so great anymore.
Well, it's
You know what I mean?
actually my weight loss plan. So we eat like, you know, a fat ass, and then we start doing crack.
Yeah.
I will lose weight.
Yeah, I knew a girl. I had a friend in right after high school. And he had a younger sister named Shelby. And like this girl at 15, her idea was, I'm going to do a bunch of coke and lose weight and become a stripper.
At 15.
Yeah, that was her idea at 15.
Did somebody pull her aside and say this is the worst idea in the history of mankind?
Someone needs to.
I don't know.
Yes, someone needed to.
Or did somebody pull her aside and said, hey, I got some coke right now, let's go do it?
Oh, I think a few people probably did that.
So did she end up doing coke and becoming a stripper?
I don't know the end to that story.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, it's a pretty easy goal to obtain, I think.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I was friends with her brother, and he was no all-star himself. I mean, this motherfucker, my buddy Adam had snatched some fucking Adipex off of the ambulance, and he wanted one. Like, he wanted one so bad, we had him stick it in a pistol and grind it up with a puffy Cheeto and snort it.
What the fuck?
What's that?
Yeah, he would, instead of getting a job, he would rather do dumb shit to get paid for. Like, I had him down to $150 to let me shoot him in the foot.
What?
Like Sopranos, like the Bobby Bacala, and he shoots the rapper to give him cred.
What?
No, he wanted to do dumb shit to get paid instead of getting a job.
What?
Oh, so he could like go on disability or something?
No, just I'll do something stupid, make some money, and I don't have to go get a job.
Going to understand what is the upside of him?
Well, there is no upside to it. The upside is it's fun to shoot somebody in the foot.
Yes, but what was that stuff? What was that stuff he stole from the ambulance?
Adipex.
Yeah, what's that?
What is that?
I don't remember. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah.
My buddy Adam worked on an ambulance at the time, so he'd occasionally indulge in some of the shit that was kept on an ambulance.
Wait, what was he, a paramedic?
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
Imagine needing your life saved by this guy.
Hey. There were some motherfuckers that didn't. Like, he straight up told me one time, like, they had picked up some gangbanger for like the 9th time that had been shot, and they just let the motherfucker die.
They just let him die?
Yeah.
God dang, man.
Yeah,
That's kind of messed up.
This guy's judge, jury, and execution.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, this guy needs some.
It wasn't on him because he worked for a private ambulance company, but he was doing a ride along with Memphis Fire Department.
It technically is on him, dude. Like if you have the ability to save someone's life and with his qualifications and you don't.
Oh no! The guy who got shot probably needed that drug he was stealing. He didn't have it anymore, so he's just like, you know what? Just fuck it. Just let him die. I already took the drugs.
There's no upside to saving this guy.
No, there's not. I mean, it is what it is. But fuck, after that, he became a combat medic in the Army, so that's fucking encouraging.
Well, the Army, it sounds like, will take anybody then.
They will.
Well, you got to be a little bit nutty to run into a war zone with, not fighting, just saving people.
Well, he never actually did that. Like, I've got 2 buddies from school that I can think of off the top of my head that went in the military. One just sat at fucking Fort Campbell for 4 years and didn't do shit. And the other one sat at Pearl for 4 years and didn't do shit.
Yeah, it just depends. Pete Jr. is expressing some interest in joining the military, which surprised me.
Oh, okay. What does he want to do?
Well, see, he's got a recruiter coming to his school, and I've been trying to push him. I'm not trying to push him into the military, but I'm like, that's a great option if you don't know what you want to do, as opposed to taking out life-changing student loan debt, and you fucking get some degree that's not going to get you a job, right? I'm trying to point him in the right direction. So he's got this Air Force recruiter coming to his school, and I asked him, I said, so what do you want to do? He said, I want to be a combat photographer. And he apparently he asked the recruiter if that would be a job, and they said, yeah, it absolutely is a job, but you have to score like in the 90 percentile on your ASVAB. You can't just be like, it's one of those jobs that you have to score high for some reason.
Which makes no sense.
Yeah.
I mean, a trained chimpanzee can take a picture with a camera.
Well, I don't know what the reason is behind that, but he's a little bit nervous about the score he has to get on the ASVAB. But he's smart. I mean, I'm not too worried about it.
I mean, it's not. Here's the thing about the military: like, no one's got more money than them, so I'm sure they would pay for his school.
Yeah.
A bunch of other stuff. Like, do they still do the home loans, like the VA loans? I'm sure
they do. They do. Depending on how long you stay in, you can get free health care for life for you and your family, which is worth millions of dollars.
I think GI Bill is what you're talking about, Rick.
Yeah. Well, I know, my dad, he wouldn't have been able to buy the house he's in if he hadn't got one of these VA loans, because it's 0 down.
Yeah.
So now he's set up nice because of that. So yeah, I think it's a good option.
Yeah.
Now, the things you're photographing might be somewhat horrific. That might be something to consider. But.
Well, it depends on what kind you're doing. I mean, you can do, like, let's say if you're in the Air Force, they put you on it doesn't necessarily have to be an Air Force vessel. They could put you on they could put you on an aircraft carrier, and you're taking pictures for marketing for the Navy, of planes taking off and landing, shit like that.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's a lot of different, you could be taking pictures like on a battlefield, or you could be taking pictures of just like a marketing for the military.
I mean, if like you said, you're not necessarily trying to push him toward it, but if anything, why aren't you pushing him towards Space Force?
I don't know.
You love space.
But I don't think he does. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, maybe Pete Jr. can finally get Reagan's Star Wars program up and going.
That would be kick-ass.
I don't know I don't think there's very many job opportunities in Space Force, unfortunately.
Yeah, what's the ASVAB score for that? I'm sure you've nearly maxed it out.
Yeah.
Like,
he said something.
Not even scored. It's like out of 30 something or 30.
I don't know what it is, but they tell you have to get a certain percentile. I don't know. I don't know. I think it might be scored out of 100 or 100.
Right.
Yeah,
or maybe it's more than 100. He said something to me like you got to get at least an 88 or a 90 on the ASVAB to get that job. So I don't know if that's out of 100 or out of 150. I have no idea.
Can you cheat like that girl from Full House's daughter?
I guess good.
I guess anybody can cheat if they have the means to.
Yeah, that's what they did.
I mean, all they did was pay people off, didn't they?
They got the test ahead of time, if I remember right. And they basically had and this is common in college, you'll keep the test and get a test bank, but they had tests that had never been given. So they had a test bank of future tests.
Yeah, that's the other thing about the military is that they give huge sign-on bonuses. When I say huge, I'm not talking about 6 figures, but I mean 20, 30 grand for an 18-year-old, and you can go, and most of them end up going buying a sports car or something because they don't have any bills. But still, I mean,
better and better, because as much as we shit on people that are of the younger generation, they are kind of fucked though. Buying a house, they're going to be fucked. The economy is probably going to be fucked. And this is the way to get around that.
I don't know that. See, there's been other times. My parents, when they bought their first house together, paid 9% interest, and that was back in the 70s. or 60s.
Yeah, but what would their mortgage payment be as a percentage of their take home? I guarantee you it's way, way less.
Yeah, yeah. No, there's no doubt about that. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
I don't think that's necessarily true either. Like, because you're already seeing it. Like, interest rate, I'm keeping up with the housing market because I'm still wanting to sell this house. Interest rates have not got back down to where I would like them to be for me to do it yet. But the prices of housing, I don't know about rent, but the prices of buying a house are falling like a stone.
Well, that's good.
I can't speak for Tennessee or something. I mean, they are. I see rent prices going down. I don't see housing prices falling like that, though.
Well, first of all of that is specific to certain markets. So
yeah, Georgia's pretty hot and will be.
And even
it not only the market, but where you're at. Like, a lot of people in general tend to be moving closer to cities. I'm trying to get the fuck away from them.
Right.
Yeah.
But see, like Tennessee was a good example because a lot of people, Tennessee was one of those states like Florida and Texas that people were getting the fuck out of California and New York going to. Like Nashville got fucking stupid. It got bad because people were going down there paying double asking price in cash because it was so much cheaper compared to.
Yeah, they're still doing that here. I mean, I told you, we just sold my dad's house. Now we didn't get double what we were asking for it, but we got market value and they paid in cash and it was done within 3 days of putting it on the market.
Yeah, and that's kind of going away here, and you're already seeing housing prices fall drastically already.
Why would people pay double the asking price?
Because they just don't want to. Like they don't want to go into a bidding war.
Oh.
They just want the deal done, and that might be a little bit of exaggeration. Maybe sometimes they will pay double if they really want it. But let's say it's a house listed at $300,000. They'll just come in and say, forget it, all the competition. We'll just we'll give you $400,000 cash today. And of course, the buyers every time he'd be like, okay, I'll take the deal.
So
exactly.
The seller.
Well, and too, like my wife's best friend from college is a partner in a mortgage company now. And yeah, she said like post 2020, when housing prices got real dumb, people were taking out $100,000 loans on top of the mortgage to buy houses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine in 5 to 10 years, that's going to end disastrously on a whole.
Well, exactly. But see, what you'll have then is exactly what happened to me. I was 24 in, 2012 or 13 when I bought my house, and I got it for $0 down. And my mortgage was $60 more a month than what I was paying for rent on a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, well, that's the other problem is that if you're in a 3 or 4% interest mortgage, why in the fuck would you sell?
That's where I'm at.
Right. So that gives you a massive supply issue.
Yeah,
which is going to drive the prices up.
Yeah, and that's what we got going on here. That's what's going on in Nashville. That's what's going on in Charlotte. That's what's going on. I don't know about Atlanta, but a lot of these southern cities.
It's happening everywhere.
It's happening everywhere, particularly in the South, but really everywhere. And Vandy Dandy's on here, so he's moved to Asia, but I guess he has his apartment he's kept in Nashville and rents it out. He's saying it's been empty since May. And he's dropped the price a couple $100, his rent price a couple $100, try to get somebody in there. But there's just so many apartments that there's just too much competition. And that's what's going to happen all throughout the South over the next 10 years. Because they're putting up apartment complexes around here it's unbelievable.
Yeah, same thing.
There's just no way that's sustainable over time.
Yeah,
in Cobb County, the school board is fighting new development in certain areas, right? Because if you have a really good school system, usually the price to buy a house there is really expensive, and you don't want people to be able to move in cheaply via an apartment.
Yeah,
because you're going to get worse students. In fact, Slim, I don't know if we talked about this. The total budget for Cobb County School District is $1.89 billion. billion. It's as much as Atlanta City.
Wow.
Well, and most schools, but see, I think most school systems are your biggest budget item pretty much anywhere you go. Like in this, like the county I live in, the county school system is the biggest budget for the county by far, with the sheriff's department being second.
Yeah, I don't know. That's probably true. I haven't looked at to like how the total budget for the entire county is split up. But all I know is, look, people are having to spend more money on essentials than they ever have. And I just think we're going to get into a massive credit crunch coming up.
Yeah.
Where now I'm supplementing what I can't pay with my income and credit. And eventually now I can't even pay my credit obligations.
Well, I don't think you're wrong necessarily, but I think I have a little disagreement on where the problem's coming from, because I don't think, and this is something you really can't quantify, is people's bad spending habits. There are absolutely broke motherfuckers out there that aren't paying their rent, and all they tell you is they can't afford to pay the rent. But what they don't tell you is they DoorDash 3 times a day, 5 times a week.
Well, I think you can look at that. If you just look at the national average, like how much credit is going up, all of those aren't bad spending habits. That to me, that's an indicator that people are supplementing what they don't have an income because they don't have a choice.
Well, you see, you're making the assumption that that's where it's coming from. I work under the assumption that people spend money they don't have on shit they don't need.
Well, but it is a fact that inflation is growing at a much more rapid pace than wages are.
Oh, absolutely. So, but once again, it's fucking just because it's true. It's my solution for everything. Got to pay more attention to who you fucking elect. There is only one entity capable of inflating the currency, and that's the federal government.
Yeah, but it turns out no matter who you elect, the same thing happens. So
that is a massive, like, that'll make you depressed. It's like, okay, I only have 2 choices for like president, and usually 2 choices for senator, right? For most intents and purposes.
Yeah.
And they both suck.
Yeah. So once again, my solution seems like a fucking good one.
How many independents are in? How many actual independents are in the Senate? Are there any?
Fuck, I think I think technically Rand Paul's an independent.
Is what about Bernie?
Bernie's a Democrat.
Well, he
was an independent at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Rand Paul's an independent, Bernie was at one time. But once again, Washington, D.C., like, to me, this is a telltale sign of the problem. You know the 9 richest counties in the United States?
They're around Washington, D.C.
The 9 counties that surround Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
That should be a telltale sign. There's way too much power concentrated there.
Yeah, Alexandria, Virginia is probably that might be the richest per capita city in the country. I don't know. Even more than like Malibu.
I just became old enough to run for president, so we might have a solution, guys.
There you go.
Damn.
That's a great fucking idea.
Y'all can vote. Yeah, y'all can vote for me in 2032. Yeah.
Well, right now I'll vote for Rick, but I mean, what do I get out of this deal? Can I at least get like Secretary of Defense or something?
Well, every one of my policies won't actually address anything other than football. So, like, Georgia Tech will make Georgia Tech great again, and then I'll give Miami something if I'll throw you a bone for Miami.
Now see that's how politics works.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yes.
Me
Well,
and
that,
Vic can't vote for you. We can't
yeah,
vote
that,
for you.
that,
You'll destroy the University of Georgia, so
that
we
means
can't
I'm
vote
not
for you.
gonna
That's the
vote.
first order of business.
Yeah, we
That
can't
charter
vote for
away.
you. No.
boy, if
Right.
that would be a hell of a hat. Make Georgia Tech great again. That's MGTGA. That's Magada.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't like how
Yes,
that
we will. he will nuke Georgia for no reason. Just nuke them. Well,
Yeah.
you can just
Infinite
nah.
sanctions.
Hey,
hit 'em
listen,
with a nuclear
I'm
bomb.
all for nuking motherfuckers, but even I wouldn't nuke UGA.
Yeah, I can't vote for Rec then.
I wouldn't
No, we
nuke him.
can't.
I'm saying no his guard up there.
That's where Vic draws the line. He can't do it.
Yep, you lost.
We
me.
some dog fans.
Oh.
I mean, really, the only solution that I see actually capable of fixing a lot of that problem is you have to, whether it's somebody like Greg Abbott in Texas or Bill Lee in Tennessee that don't mind telling the federal government to go fuck itself. That's a solution. Like you have to vote in people on the state level that are overzealous about their job.
Yeah, like they did in Colorado and California to get the weed legal.
There you go.
Yeah.
And fucking Obama tried going after Colorado, like, because technically it's still illegal under federal law. So he tried sending the DEA in there, but backed down eventually.
Is that when he said we've got bigger fish to fry? I think. Well,
Yeah, that's eventually what he said was we got bigger fish to fry.
Worry
which is
about
true.
But that was one, like, that was a no-win scenario because that was one they literally put on the ballot in Colorado and it passed like 70-30 or something like that. Like that, you don't get no more of the will of the people than that.
maybe they need to put that on the ballot in Georgia. Yeah.
Well, a lot of a lot of states won't.
Well,
And the reason they won't is because of shit like California.
Well, see, here's what this is why this needs to be handled at a federal level first, and then the states will fall in line. Most of them.
Well, no, they won't.
Agreed, Pete.
Because
Agreed.
why do you think
But they
they
haven't
don't
done
do
that.
shit on the state level? Because as progressive as the state of California is in general, they voted on gay marriage 3 times on the state level, and the people of California turned the shit down. But the elected representatives in California wanted it so much that they just passed a bill for it.
Yeah.
But the people of California voted that shit down 3 times.
Well, they have a large Catholic population with
I know.
Hispanics.
And I mean, I'm not saying right, wrong, or indifferent. Me personally, I don't give a shit. If you want to marry a fucking Barbie doll, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Live your life. You do you. But I mean, it's one of those where it just shows politicians are going to push what they want, not what the people want. Whether you're looking at Colorado with weed or California with gay marriage or whatever.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, I'll have to find the chart of like issues versus how their elected representative voted, and it's like two divergent lines. Rarely do they A-line.
Yeah, but
The real crisis
Hey, me
situation
and
we
Pete
do
were
know
talking about
is,
sucking dick
Vic,
yesterday.
are you? What?
Remember that, Pete?
who was typing?
Vic, how are you coming along with Jerry going out with TK? Vic, it's all on you.
What now? This is news to me.
No,
No, it's not. No, it's not.
They have not gone out.
But you're supposed to be making this happen, Vic. It's all on you.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
It's all on me. What do you mean on me?
Pete, on your show, you remember when Jared asked TK out, and it's been a thing, and Uncle Lou finally got TK to agree to go on whatever that bullshit was kind of thing.
Yeah,
And now, Vic, you're in charge.
Yeah, we did. Jared has not.
He's not what?
Yeah, Jarrett has not agreed to go on a date with TK.
How would
He's the one that asked.
He's the one that asked her.
Yeah, so
Right. How the hell did he?
he doesn't want to go on a date with her anymore now that he knows how far away she is.
He didn't know that already?
That's bullshit.
No.
He asked on Pete's show to go out with her. Now he knew how far she lived. Now how the fuck he all of a sudden he don't want to go out with her?
Listen, at the end of the day, the reason doesn't matter. He probably made the best decision for all parties.
Damn. Well, where does he see? I know where she lives, but where does he live?
TK on that one.
He lives-
But you're right, Slim.
He
But
lives
yeah,
in North
that
Carolina.
damn Jared said, "I want to go out with you, TK," and we all heard it.
North Carolina?
Listen, she's fixing to. She'll be the next to check in to Hufferbilly Slaw's rehab program.
Dr. Slaw?
Yeah,
Dr. Drew?
Have y'all seen a picture of this woman? Because I'm still not convinced she's a woman.
What?
Who?
yeah. I've met TK.
The woman he moved into his house, is she really?
that
one.
Oh,
I have seen pictures of her, and she's definitely a woman. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
listen,
All right.
pictures
Well,
can be
there we go.
deceiving. I've seen some shit on Instagram that fooled me.
Yeah, you cranked it to something you thought was a woman, didn't you?
Not to the best of my knowledge, but it's a
Yeah, what a
possibility.
political answer.
I'm an expert on this situation. I've seen her. She's definitely female.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, Pete, I
So
trust
say
you. So
it
I'm
be,
going with
so
you.
shall it be.
That was a suspicious ass story about this girl, about this lady.
it was, yeah.
What was the story? I'm out of the loop on this. Like, how did they meet?
He went on one date, one not date.
Well, no,
and
he
moved
said,
to
how
her
did they
house.
meet? Well, first of all, they've met online before they met in person. Didn't y'all meet on Facebook, Paul? I think he met her on Facebook.
Yeah.
They both belong to the same, Trump-loving group, probably. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he met her on Facebook.
So it's like the Trump version of Christian Mingle or Bumble or whatever.
Hey, you want to destroy Medicaid too? Hell yeah, let's go on a date.
Yeah, two old people. Let's destroy Medicaid. She loves Trump and hates Democrats. Well, that's why you moved her right in the house. Like they went on a half of a date. It wasn't even a full date because there was other people there. She was doing a comedy show somewhere in North Carolina, I think. Is that right, Paul?
Comedian?
Yeah, but she has to love Trump but not voted for him because she can't vote.
Yeah, she's well, I don't know if that's her full-time job or if that's something she does for fun. Anyway, but yeah, she does stand-up comedy.
He has to have not voted.
And he went to her comedy show, which isn't really a date because she's kind of working and there's hundreds of other people there.
To see
So,
her.
yeah, so they met and I guess they had to hit it off or whatever. And
that's
2 weeks later, she's living in his house.
Yeah, that's some weird Dan Mullen voyeur level shit that I don't even want to get
Yeah,
into.
I mean, it's okay if she voted for Trump as long as she didn't vote based off of emotion.
Yeah, she can't have voted based off of emotion. That's correct.
Well, I'm rooting for Paul. Generally speaking, moving a woman in within a few weeks is a recipe for disaster.
Well, you think?
But if anyone can make it work, it's probably not Paul. I am rooting for you, though.
I mean, it's probably got a higher chance of success than one of my coworkers' first marriage because they got married like a month after they met.
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't want to sound as if I'm bashing her. I'm sure she's a lovely woman. Slaw's the retarded one, not her.
Yeah, but listen, I mean she's going to catch strays just by him being a part of this group.
Yeah, but if she's a stand-up comedian, she can probably handle her own.
So do you think
she's a good one?
Do you think she saw Slaw walk through the door at that first time they met and she goes, "Oh, I can get some good stand-up material out of this guy"?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if she found Slaw attractive, Clark Griswold must be her spank material then.
No, he's saying it's a ruse. Like, oh my God, this guy's such a mess. If I date him, that's like 2 specials worth of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like
on BA show, I put in the comment section that she's gonna move in her boyfriend. So I still believe she's
it's kind of like if you're a guy and you're a comedian and you start dating some chick that's like 400 pounds, the only reason you're doing that is so that you can make fun of 400-pound people without looking like a bigot. So that's what she's doing with Slaw. She's
actually a liberal.
Well, I mean, his last girlfriend was a raging liberal too. So, I mean, he's kind of got a thing for liberals, I guess.
Well, I like
That Robin was a
awesome.
Which, I mean, to their credit, most liberal, like really liberal women are freaks anyway. So, I mean, I understand it.
Really, I would.
Yeah, from my experience, I don't think there is a. I think it doesn't matter what side they're on politically. I don't think it has anything to do with it.
They're all crazy.
And probably the more conservative,
I'll partially agree with
either
you.
side. Yes,
I'll partially agree with you, but I think if we were actually able to crunch the numbers on this, there are more liberal women tied up in red rooms than there are.
I don't know, man. I bet you go one of those mega churches with the people who scream about Jesus 24 hours a day. Throw a rock and you hit a freak in the crowd. You know,
and I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just talking about raw numbers. You know, comparing one number to the other, I think there are more liberal women tied up right this very instant than there are conservative women.
Based on what evidence?
Slim's never had evidence, Vic. What
evidence, schmevidence.
Yeah.
The fuck you mean evidence for? I can yell louder.
Based on what?
Here we go. See, Paul says his new girlfriend's a bit of a Jesus freak.
Oh my God.
You see?
There it is. There it is.
Well, that's some good foreplay stuff. Like, hey, part your legs like that Red Sea.
Well, I mean, but see that kind of also.
Paul said it's strictly platonic.
That's why I agree with Rick. Like, especially like I have no doubts if you go like Joel Osteen's church, you'll find a woman in there that probably wants to be crucified.
That's a bit far, but sure. Damn. You have hey, what's all these 2x4s for? Don't worry about it. Getting freaky tonight.
Damn, Droid said the Trump women have their men tied up. Damn.
Oh, wow.
And then they just say, I wish you were Donald so bad. This would be so much better if Donald won. So.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to meeting her, though.
Oh, wow.
He's going to bring her to the Slav Olympics in March.
Will she do?
Y'all think she's gonna make it to the Slav Olympics?
Yeah, if they're still together.
Well, he's got to give her at least 90 days notice before he kicks her out.
Hey, since you're still here, is she going to do a stand-up show for us in Nashville?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Hopefully, yeah.
And it's all just on Paul?
Yeah, just like a 30-minute set just railing on Paul.
That'd be the greatest thing ever. I'd watch that.
Now, BA says that he's claiming that they're just roommates. It's strictly platonic. I don't believe that for a second.
That's what I said. I said the platonic. I said the platonic thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't hear. I don't believe that though.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem.
Did I get in this life yesterday, man? Come on.
Platonic ideal. Yeah.
Women do not move in with men after a half.
Yeah, I mean, what did it just so happen her lease was up the same day you met her? Come on, man.
And she didn't plan it at all. She didn't have nowhere else to go.
I know we just met today and everything, but my lease is up. You talked about this 4 extra bedrooms you have in your house. You think I can move across state lines and live with you?
Yeah.
That's why I said she's gonna move her boyfriend in. I'm still expecting the boyfriend to move in.
Well, whatever room that she's staying in, if there's a chair in the corner, then we know.
What?
Yeah, so she's just using it.
Chair in the corner. That's funny.
I wonder if he's told her. Does she know that you like to sleep in your wheelbarrow?
Huh?
I don't know. Jay
Now
said
that's when y'all can use the P Diddy.
Jay says
Y'all
he
said
hasn't
Paul
heard from
did
Paul
anything?
since she moved in. Are we sure that Paul is still alive?
So you're saying she might have already killed Paul, and she's taken over his.
I mean, Paul's alive. Is she still alive?
She's typing as him in the comments section right now. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, she cut his hand off. That way she can use his fingerprint to unlock his iPad, and she's just typing away.
No, it's or she cut his face off to use his Face ID. Yeah.
Damn.
Buffalo Bill? You're saying that he got with Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs?
No, I think she might have him in the. She might have him like stuffed in a freezer in his basement.
Killed him, talking about put the lotion on the skin.
And then she just every time she wants to get inside his phone, she just holds it over his frozen face.
Well, I live the closest to Paul, so I need to do a wellness check. It sounds like.
When y'all go to Vegas, talking about Paul, you look a little shorter, a little different. What's going on with you? Why is your skin falling off? What the hell?
You're 110 pounds and 6 inches shorter.
So, right. What the hell happened to you, Paul? Oh, nothing.
This is a great idea by Jay. He wants to know, does she get the ridge line and the divorce, or how does that work?
Well, I mean, they're not.
No, I've already called dibs on the ridge line.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to decrease your wealth as quickly as possible, get divorced several times.
Hey, I'm more than willing to fight her for it, because you want to talk about some trumped up charges, I'll definitely come up with some.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder, did you at least like do a background check on her, like a criminal one, to make sure that she wasn't a serial killer before you moved her in, or?
Of course,
Pete,
this
come
is
on,
Paul
Pete.
we're
You know he
talking
didn't do
about
that.
here.
Really? No.
Yeah, because to be a stand-up comedian, like, you got to have some dark shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, if she had a record of being a serial killer, she wouldn't be.
Well, no, maybe, okay, but let's put it this way. Maybe she hasn't been arrested for killing people, but maybe it just mysteriously her last 3 boyfriends have disappeared. You know what I mean?
Well, listen,
Yeah.
with stand-up comedians, at worst, you're going to get like a female Louis C.K. That's about it. Which, that wouldn't be terrible.
Female.
Around you. I don't want to have sex with you. I just want to masturbate with you in the general vicinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul is just going to show up at the house, and she's just laid back on the couch flicking her bane.
Jeez, lady. Does your arm not get tired? You're doing this all
No,
the time.
this is a typical Paul answer here. She dated a cop and a fireman and had to get away from their sick asses. So now imagine that Paul is the least sick out of your choices.
Wow.
She's down real bad.
Okay, I agree with Slim. He's dead. She done killed him. He's dead.
Yeah, have you searched the names of these guys? Are they still with us?
No. She didn't kill Paul.
Literally.
Yeah, both of them were mysteriously killed in the line of duty.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the last guy, he burned to death in our house, but that was just a total accident. I just happened not to be there. He was there. The other one, he shot himself with his own service revolver. Now, when they wiped the prints on the gun, there was no prints on there. Somebody wiped it clean, but he did it though.
Hey, now that's believable. Didn't you have that Enron exec that shot himself in the head twice?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's plausible.
Yeah. What about the guy who shot himself in the head before he hung himself?
Yeah.
Girl it was something Turner in Georgia that poisoned 2 husbands who were a firefighter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
I actually, I can say it because, I know somebody was locked up with her. She OD'd and died in prison.
Damn. Yeah, so he says the cop was trying to kill himself. That's what she told you, buddy.
Well, Paul's dead. I'm going with Paul's dead. Y'all just have.
Yeah, R.I.P. Paul.
Yeah.
What are the chances that whenever he goes out of town to the the Vegas trip in January with all the guys. He's gone for a week. He comes back home and there's nothing there. Like the place is completely cleaned out.
No, everything will be there, but she'll have changed the locks and put up a no trespassing sign.
Oh, you see, he'll be a squatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's coming. She's the one that's coming to Vegas. I'm still sticking with that with Paul's face on it. Yeah. Paul. Yeah. Jay Shipe said he hadn't seen him. Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
I've got a picture of her that he sent us in the group chat on my phone, but I'm not gonna share that.
Instagram too.
I don't know her well enough to be put. I'm not gonna share her business out there. I know Paul. I don't know her.
Hey, I can pull up a picture on Instagram and take a screenshot too, buddy. That doesn't make it true.
Oh, it's on it. He's got it on Instagram. Okay.
I mean, and nowadays with AI, they can put any two people together in a picture.
Facts.
Paul. All right. We'll do this then. Well, first of all, let me see if I can even log into TikTok.
I don't think you can, because I sent you a message like 8 months ago on TikTok and you still ain't even looked at it.
That's probably I can get in. I'm in. I just don't go on TikTok unless it's for the show. So what's her TikTok, Paul? I'll pull her page up. We can just end this all right now.
Her talk.
How do I find her on TikTok?
Me getting tased on the TikTok, but I put the song "Ride the Lightning" by Metallica over.
Look, let me show you. This is proof that I'm not lying, Slim. Yeah, this is my TikTok page, right? I've got 72 unread notifications and 44 unread messages. Yeah, link it. We'll get this thing settled right now.
Yeah.
Well, while you're at it, why don't you answer my fucking message, dickhead?
All right, let me see if I can find it. Now, here, boy, this is even funnier. Look, at some point, y'all gonna realize I don't communicate through TikTok. I've got 4 from Jay, 28 from Sir UGA, 3 from Colby. 5 from Uncle Lou. Now, most of these are just them sharing videos. And what's that one? I don't even know who that is. Somebody on there who I don't know who they are sent me one. Somebody named Bobby. But yeah. All right, let me see if I can find.
Mine would probably be in the request, because I don't think you've ever followed me back on TikTok.
It depends if you joined it within the past year or two, then I haven't.
Yeah, I've joined within the past year. Yeah.
Okay, that's why. I'll follow you back. I mean, I just don't go on TikTok.
Obviously.
Let's see here. All right, there it is. All right, yeah, here we go. Well, first of all, first things first, let me share this with the StreamYard people. Bang.
Okay.
So there she is, everybody. Hold on. There you go. Can everybody see?
Yeah.
All right,
Well, I've actually got the show pulled up on the TV, so yeah.
Yes, she looks like a woman.
The very first restaurant I went out to eat in,
This does beg the question: why can't Paul be like a typical creepy old fucker and have like a 20-year-old girlfriend?
That was my first thought too, but she seems nice.
I'm not saying she isn't.
Yeah, and I don't know how old she is. I mean, no, look. In other words, if she's 40, she looks old for her age. If she's 70, she looks great. So I don't know what.
And what if she's 60?
She doesn't. I mean, she looks good to me. I mean, but you gotta understand, Paul's old.
Yeah, Paul says she's 51.
She's 51.
sleep until 2.
Oh.
I get up out of
Wah, wah, wah.
do you know what my biggest fuss today is? My biggest complaint?
He's definitely very southern.
I'm tall, and it takes me 30 minutes to put on the sunblock before I can go swimming.
Well, you shared the video, but you didn't share the audio, so we can't hear how southern she is.
Oh, really?
Tail stuff.
How did that happen?
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Derek, can you hear it now?
Yeah, there. Yeah. You got people in the background.
All right. Anyway, we saw that. Well, I'll get rid of her. I don't want to. You get the idea. Yeah.
I am absolutely loving.
Why didn't I didn't mean to run the pretty lady off? What are we looking at? I just tuned in and now you kicked me off. What are we looking at here?
That's Hufferbilly Paul's new roommate / girlfriend.
Well, can you put her back up for a moment and let us see this?
Yeah, put her back up.
I mean, if Paul sends a random link to some chick on TikTok, and we're supposed to believe that that's his new girlfriend.
Well, unless he kidnapped her, I did see a picture of them together in his home. So
it's okay. It's AI.
I mean, I keep wanting to say why are you trying to seduce me, Mrs. Robinson? This is pretty awesome. I like it.
Pete's not together enough to make an AI video, dude.
No.
Yeah, Hufferbilly Paul is not making an AI video.
He doesn't even have a phone. He makes phone calls on his iPad.
What?
Yeah.
Does he have a landline?
I'm sure he probably does. He has wallpaper too.
Damn.
Well, Jay Shipes can verify. Does Hufferbilly Paul indeed have a landline?
All right, y'all can see it right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see it. I saw and heard her.
Okay.
Hi.
Can you hear?
Good afternoon. I didn't
No.
like makeup in the morning.
Damn it.
I didn't have coffee with you guys, but I
Barely.
I can hear her barely.
thank y'all so much.
Hold on.
She was
This
born
is the joys of everybody wanting to use, OBS. So.
No, this is not OBS fault.
Yeah, and
This
then,
is a StreamYard thing.
The most
The people on YouTube can't see it.
fancy schmancy dessert.
See?
And I think you guys
Now that's the joys of using OBS, but this has nothing to do with OBS, this volume thing.
Yeah, Paul says he doesn't have.
they put out this little
I mean, she's pretty hot. I'll give the lady that.
Not for her age.
Right.
I've been drinking her, her water
I don't-
has just as many calories.
I mean, I don't want
Sit with
to look.
food.
I'm getting crazy vibes already.
Yeah, same.
That is it.
She moved in after a half a date, Rick. That's
Yeah.
easy. Yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah, that's a pretty good indicator. Not many women are just
Right.
they're like, yeah, fuck my security and safety.
I'm gonna move in with a man I don't know after half a date. Yeah, I'm crazy.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I mean,
It is Hufferbilly Paul, though. We do have to realize it is Hufferbilly Paul, and he does have a way with the ladies. So, I mean, we got to give him that credit.
I mean, the second date was nothing but her making TikToks in his master bedroom.
Sam, that sounds like a Ted Bundy type statement. What? What?
Have you met the man?
wait,
Have you met
ladies,
Hufferbilly
after
Paul?
half a date, they all move in with me. I'm Ted Bundy. What?
I love it.
What the hell?
Yeah, Paul says he can get ladies, old taint and all. He's obsessed with his own taint. That's something weird about that. Every time I bring up his age, he talks about his taint.
I might be old, but my taint is fry.
Yeah, Paul says he does not have a landline.
Can you even get one of those anymore?
Yeah.
Yes.
In fact, you
Yeah.
can.
They'll give it to you. They'll actually give it to you for free now. Seriously.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you get something else, you can get a landline for free. But
That's what I'm saying. Like,
my mother-in-law's in a nursing home. My wife got a landline for her in there.
the people, the cable or internet people knocked on my door one day trying to sell me a new internet plan, and I was like, all right, I'm fine with my internet plan. They're like, we'll give you a free landline. I'm like, why? I don't want that. First of all, second of all, why would you do that? And he's like, well, nobody buys them anymore. So in order to keep our license for telephone, we have to have a certain amount of landlines. I'm like, what? So they'll give it to you for free, literally.
Well,
Yeah, that's like saying, hey, we'll give you a free Casio wristwatch if you sign up for this.
Yeah.
Damn.
Don't
I'm
want
not a
Hey,
Casio wristwatch.
I got a
Now-
free Casio from Celine's.
Yeah, I may sound like Celine, but Casio actually makes some decent watches now. Watch it.
I guarantee Huffer Billy Paul has a landline that's hooked up to the, help I've fallen again, thing on his watch.
No, listen, I guarantee you Huffer Billy Paul still has a fax machine in his house.
Oh, there's 100% chance of that.
Does he have a typewriter?
Yeah, I mean,
Probably.
No typewriter, but because of the landline, there is possibility that he does have a telegraph machine.
I mean, I have.
Damn.
Is he doing
I
Morse
still-
code too?
Right, let me,
I hope so.
We still have our landline, so
You still have your landline?
Okay, Vic. There you go, Vic.
Yeah.
How often does it ring?
There it is.
a lot.
It does?
A lot, but it's mostly it's mostly spam. But
Yeah. Does that make
Only
you?
people that would have the
Vic,
number.
do you have a rotary phone too? Do you have
No.
a rotary phone?
no rotary phone.
Did you ever think of, since you have a landline phone that nobody uses that's only spam, maybe get rid of it?
Well, it's not only spam.
No. Well, who's actually calling to talk to you on that phone? Nobody. When's the last time you talked on that phone, Vic?
And it was funny. I actually bought a phone. I went to Walmart and bought a phone just so I could plug it in, because there is a landline here. I don't know the number. I plugged it in and it would ring like once or twice a day, and I would answer it, and it was always like somebody trying to sell me, an extended car warranty or
Yeah.
And so I just unplugged it again. I'm like, no, but I do have it for emergency purposes. I will plug it in if I need it.
We'll get like calls from like the doctor or something sometimes on the landline.
Why doesn't the
Your
doctor?
cell number?
Yeah. Why doesn't the doctor have your cell number?
You give people your number.
Yeah, the landline also. It tells you who's calling. So.
Yeah. Nothing like hearing from the doctor that you're dying over answering machine. Yeah.
You have 3 unheard messages.
They don't.
Message number 1: you are dying.
Hey, listen, a surefire way for a doctor to never give you a length of time that you're going to die, owe him money.
Yeah.
As long as you owe that doctor money, he's never going to give you a
Yeah. If you owe him 25 grand, he's gonna be like, man, how much time I got left? Well, I don't know. How long does it take you to get 25 grand together? That's about how long you got.
Well, your bills.
So you need to go in for all the procedures. I owe you $100,000. You're going to live forever.
Well, doc, it's going to take me about 6 months to get 25 grand together. Well, then that's how you got 6 months left, buddy.
Yeah, no, you have 7 months left.
That's 7.
Yeah, just in case you miss a payment.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Jay says he's trying to hack into the Bluetooth on my chair. Well, my chair doesn't have Bluetooth.
Uh-oh, time for an upgrade.
Yeah, and then plus.
Damn, Jay trying to goddamn kill you, Vic. Wait a minute, what the hell?
In order to hack Bluetooth, you have to be like within 30 feet. So.
Damn.
Well, he's outside your window right now. Joke's on you. He's right there.
Hey, you never know where Jay's at. So, VicTube, you got to watch out. Jay might be like peeking over
Hey,
you.
speaking of Bluetooth, I saw this story, and it must be true because it was on TikTok, but it was an actual news story. A female inmate in a jail got pregnant by a male inmate because they somehow pass sperm from one cell to the other with a string.
What?
Yeah.
Fucking Bluetooth baby.
You said? Did you say with a string? Yeah, like you remember that with the string in the cup game where you could talk on the cup with the string?
Put it in a cup. Wait a minute.
Yeah, like
I guess
Campbell's
somehow
soup
they were
can and the
passing
string.
shit
Yeah.
back and forth from cell to cell.
So you're saying you can come in a Campbell's soup can and get somebody pregnant?
Fuck, I guess.
Well,
Hell, I probably get all kinds of kids running around then.
if you pass it, then yeah, and if you pass it, and then she like uses it, then you know.
Yeah, she shoves the can up her twat. Yeah, I guess that
Yeah.
would work.
First of all, that's just bad parenting. I mean, who would?
For somebody to get pregnant with, that's bullshit.
Why would you want to get pregnant in jail? I guess for special treatment. I mean, you get like, what do you get, like extra commissary?
Well, I mean, you don't get extra treatment, but like there is a rule. Like once you hit a certain point, I think it's like the third trimester, we can't handcuff a pregnant woman.
Red Solo Cup. I want to fill you up.
Did they do a DNA test? I'm gonna say it's a guard. I'm going with the guard.
Yeah, see that?
I'm calling bullshit on this one too.
Yeah, I'm saying that this is a cover-up
I'm
job.
going with a guard. Fucked her.
Yeah, some idiot guard's like, you know what? Just tell him you fucking did it in a Campbell soup can.
Right. Yeah, I'm not buying this bullshit.
Just boy RD, baby.
Tell him it was on a string.
Yeah, I'm calling total bullshit. There is something
turns out
called
the
biology.
intake was
There
not
is
the
something called
father.
biology that we all have to recognize. This shit, just because it's 2025 doesn't mean that these scientific things don't exist.
How dare you throw that bigotry out here on the internet?
I want to believe, baby.
Dare you?
I mean, are you saying immaculate conception would have been more likely?
By 100%, 100%.
That sounds like some shit I would make up. Like if I got another woman pregnant and my wife's like, "What the hell? What's going on here?" I'm like, "No, I swear I just jerked off into a Campbell's can. I did. It wasn't me."
Exactly.
It was either
I mean-
that sneaky angel.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, shit like that. I mean, you say that, but like, I remember reading this story a few years ago. Like, Drake would have to dump hot sauce into a used condom to keep a woman from like pouring it into herself.
That's
Drake
commitment.
said that bullshit, and I don't believe it either. See,
You don't think so?
don't say shit. He said that. Yeah.
That is commitment.
I'm calling bullshit.
Yes, that's pretty badass.
I
He's
mean,
better.
listen,
I'm just happy he's even smarter than Hillary Clinton. He's carrying hot sauce around with him.
I mean, listen, I absolutely believe that some fucking gold digger would go pull a used condom out of Drake's trash can. That's entirely believable.
No, I believe that, but how hard it is to get pregnant, again, how hard it is to get pregnant off a sperm in a condom, shove it up in you.
I
get
mean, it's still
pregnant.
possible though.
It's very possible.
Possible, but it's highly unlikely. It's possible. But
Well, it's damn sure unlikely when he pours some hot sauce in there with it.
I mean, or you could just not sleep with women that you feel like are going to try to take your used condom and get themselves pregnant. I mean, that's
Or
a
just tell them to leave immediately afterwards. Don't take anything. Look right at the door and leave.
yeah.
I mean, talk about having a bastard kid that just like, is all feisty and hot sauce ridden. I mean, that would be absolutely horrible.
He'd be like the Hulk. Yeah.
Right.
God damn.
Be the next Marvel 5-movie
That's for
series.
Yeah, hot sauce man.
Oh, why is so spicy all the
Sauce,
time?
man.
Yeah.
The hot sauce bastard.
I wonder if that kid burned your ass coming out too.
Damn.
Oh wow.
For 18 years.
Oh wow.
Oh, bad jokes. You gotta love them.
Yeah.
See, I'm with Jay here. Yodi, I think you're underestimating the ingenuity of desperate people.
Yeah.
No. I'm not underestimating. I'm not saying they won't try it, but it's hard for people to conceive with taking it out of a condom and things like.
He's saying the
These
chances
things,
are
there's
low, but
biology involved.
I agree with Yoda. The chances are low, but they're not zero.
Yeah, they are
Right.
not
There's-
zero.
That's all I was
100%.
saying. They're low. They're low. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not saying it would work. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that if you're having to dump hot sauce in a used condom, to Pete's point, maybe you should reconsider who you're letting.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. It's one thing if he actually did do that, but to go out and publicly say that he does it is kind of douchey.
Yeah, imagine
like I'm so important that I had to put hot sauce in my condom.
Well,
it's like
imagine banging some whore, pulling the condom off, and dumping hot sauce in it. Like
it wasn't that.
that's a definite G move right there.
He didn't like just come out and say that's what he did. Like she filed a lawsuit against him because of it.
Oh, because she put it up and she burned herself?
Yeah, I guess she got some.
Well, that's on her.
Yeah.
Greg is vindicated.
Yeah. Yeah, then he was like, I told you.
Texas Peete.
Well, she didn't know there was hot sauce in it. I mean, I would imagine it would look a little different.
Yeah.
Texas
And
Peete
smell a
right
little
there.
different.
We learned that from you.
Yeah, you would think, Rick, but maybe it was
Maybe
dark
she
in that
just said,
bathroom.
"Fuck
Who
it."
knows?
We're gonna
Yeah,
try
she
it
didn't think
anyway.
like, why? Gee, I wonder why this guy's jizz smells like Taco Bell.
It's gonna be the hardest working baby of all time. Let's do this.
Oh, that was terrible.
3 o'clock and he's on a siesta.
Damn.
Well, I don't know her ethnicity, so I can't say.
Trump would have deported the condom.
Send the clip down.
Can he fucking deport that goddamn Canadian Drake while he's at it? Because to be honest, I think his music's terrible.
Get them all out of here. Build a wall.
Throw the
Yeah, I agree with that. I think we should.
Bring back the
Well, listen, like half the porn stars, fucking Justin Bieber, Drake. Does anything good come out of Canada?
Yeah, Pamela Anderson.
Yeah.
No,
Is that
she's
good?
spoiled. Have you seen her lately? She's
Well,
gone
she's
bad.
old, but I mean, she was fine.
Bad. I'm agreeing with Slim. She
Yeah,
looks
she
bad.
quit wearing makeup.
Oh, she
Send her
looks
back.
bad.
Well, you had that Celine
Yeah,
Dion.
she looks bad.
Yeah, she looks fucking
Yeah,
horrible.
fuck Celine Dion too. I'm not a fan of her music.
Near, far, wherever you are, dude. I mean, she's.
I don't know. Avril Lavigne's kind of hot. She can stay.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I didn't know she was Canadian.
Yeah.
Trailer Park Boys is made in Canada, and I like that show.
Hey, there is always that good thing to say about different zip codes. So, we can always go out of the country too.
Yeah, but I do think we're onto something. We should start with Canada. Forget Mexico for a minute. Start with Canada, and then we'll move on to Mexico next. But we do have to make a special exception, and I think Slim will agree with me on this, for big booty Latinas.
Oh, absolutely.
Please tell me Selma Hayek is American.
Yeah, Selma Hayek too.
Yes. Selma Hayek is American.
Well, yeah, she is, and she would still fall into the big booty Latina category. So she's double exemption.
And we'll call it the fuckable fail line. If you fail that line, then you're out.
That's a good. Yeah,
This
I
should
like
be a
that.
new citizenship test.
Yeah. How attracted is the person administering the test?
Right.
To you.
We should base it on hotness, not.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Everyone on this show is getting deported, it looks like.
Well, see, I'm good because supposedly both my parents are American. I can only verify for one.
I want to see your birth certificate, Slim.
Slim claims he's got some Indian in him, or Native American, rather.
There is Indian in my family, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's why he likes the casino.
I know for a
Drinks
fact.
too much and always
I know
goes
that-
to that blanket.
I know this for an indisputable fact. I am, in fact, more Indian than Elizabeth Warren.
Well, so am I, and I'm not Indian at all.
Slim is like Linus. He's got a blanket next to him all the time.
Oh, wow.
Damn, Jay with the heater there.
What do you say?
He said, "Can you imagine 25 years ago a world where Roseanne is hotter than Madonna?"
Roseanne? What?
I don't want to imagine.
What? I object.
It's the upside down.
Dude, I'm not going to lie.
Roseanne has never been hotter than Madonna.
She is now.
She might be now.
Yeah.
I know. I'm still objecting.
Have you seen Madonna?
Madonna looks like that thing from the movie. What is it? Saw.
Yeah.
or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus
What does
Christ.
Roseanne look like? Roseanne ain't. I don't know.
Dude,
No, she's-
Roseanne was spitting bars in a music video with Tom McDonald last year.
Oh God, that
What does
video.
that got to do with how she looks?
Man,
Well,
that was some of the funniest shit.
Well,
I've ever
Yoda,
seen in my
she
life.
doesn't look good. That's the point. But she still looks better than Madonna. What's the guy's name on that movie you're just talking about? Saw. What do they call him?
Oh, Jigsaw.
Yeah, Yeah, she looks like Jigsaw.
She
Yeah,
does.
that is what
Jeez.
Madonna looks like these days.
It's horrible.
Not
It's absolute-
Jigsaw.
You want to
And you know
believe me?
Madonna was born in the 1950s?
I did not.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah, I didn't know she was that old. I mean, it
Yeah.
makes sense.
How old is Roseanne? How old is Roseanne?
And she was probably born in the 40s.
Oh, she's probably 70s. Yeah.
I have no idea. I can look it up. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, how old is
Roseanne.
Roseanne? Who's older?
Let me look it up.
Because that's not clear to me.
She went crazy with the plastic surgery. That's all. She
She did.
she just overdid the plastic surgery thing.
Yeah.
No, so she's kind of headed down.
Oh, Roseanne was born in 52.
Okay, and
Oh,
then
so they were both born in the 50s.
and then
They
Madonna,
were both born in the 50s.
and then what about Madonna?
Okay.
Madonna, let me look at I think she was born in 58, 57. So let me look it up.
Yeah, I mean
she went
she's
downhill after A League of Their Own.
she's like 70 years old, isn't she?
Yeah, I'm with Rec on that. She was kind of.
Now, how old is she?
Madonna was born in 58. So yeah, Roseanne's got 6 years on her.
So she's like 60. What is that? 67.
66.
66.
She was born August 16th. She's
If
got a
Madonna
birthday.
was born in 58, that makes her the same age as my mom.
Yeah. Does that make her hotter?
No, Madonna looks terrible.
Madonna was terrible. Yeah, she became too much of. She got too much material.
And if anybody's thinking about making a joke about my mom, she looks terrible too. So that you're kind of burning yourself.
Y'all missed Vic's
Damn.
heater of a
Slim,
joke there.
Damn. No, damn.
Hey,
Damn, Slim. No.
Hey, listen, I
Damn, Slim.
love my mother. I'll do anything for her, but I'm not going to call a duck a goose. She's 5x5, bro.
Damn.
Everybody's mom's off limits off here. No, we not. No. Everybody knows the mom here.
I am not above a your mama joke, okay? I act my
Against
shoe
yourself.
size, not my age.
My mama's so fat.
Now,
Yeah.
has anybody taken the time to, speaking of people who like have outlived their hotness, but does anybody look at like, Elizabeth Hurley or any of those? Jesus fucking Christ.
I have not seen Elizabeth Hurley lately.
How are these people still doing? Oh my God.
What is she good at? I mean, the way you said that, I couldn't tell if she's good or bad.
Oh, great.
Oh, well, like Sofia Vergara, she's 60, right?
Well, she's not that. Sophia Vergara is what, like 50?
She's in her late 50s,
Yeah,
early
she's
60s.
she's-
My only problem with Sophia Vergara.
Pete, you want the perfect example, Pete?
Yeah.
You want the perfect example? Carmen Electra.
Oh my God,
Bring that
Now,
up.
Carmen
here.
Electra's-
Bring
she's
that up.
definitely
She's not that old.
she's definitely not human.
She's like, mid 50s.
She's still a 10.
Yeah, fucking A, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's-
Penelope Cruz is another one.
Yeah, I saw a picture of her. I think it was on Twitter, but I clicked on her because I'd never seen her on there. I clicked on her profile to see if that was like an old picture of her, or if it was something she posted like new, and it was like yesterday. She still looks amazing. Yeah, she's 53.
She looks better than all these dumpy, fat, young
Salma
21
Hayek still looks good.
Oh yeah.
No.
My only problem with Sophia Vergara, you'd have to ball gag that bitch. She is annoying as fuck to listen to.
Yeah, nobody cares about that.
Hey, Slim, they all sound good when they're going.
Damn.
I mean, he's not wrong.
So for those on YouTube, this was picture of Carmen Electra from 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, she still looks like she's like 30.
Well, you don't have it up on YouTube.
Yeah, you still have for really Paul's old lady.
Wow.
I have it on YouTube.
Oh, it is now.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Carmen Electra. They look really similar.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta hit live.
I still love the Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan, Carmen Electra story. when she was hiding under the bed when Michael Jordan was knocking on the door to come get him out of Vegas.
Yeah, because he just wasn't going to play basketball. He was going to be a degenerate in Vegas.
Hey, Pete, you can do better than that with the Carmen Electra pictures.
Well, so this is just one I just pulled off of, I guess it's from Facebook. I just, did Google imaged her. But yeah, she still posts bikini pictures. She still looks the same.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just hit the well, you got to be careful. You don't want to porn bomb yourself.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
No watermelon.
You got to hit that little thing that says images of.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of other people pee bombing your stream. I've never heard of someone pee bombing their own stream.
No water.
Edward?
Please, no watermelon.
Yeah, I'm about to say
I don't
Edward
ever want to see watermelon again.
No, Edward didn't. Oh yeah, you did, because he did he did his adult film collection. Yeah.
Yeah, another one that looks actually surprisingly good for her age is Denise Richards.
Oh, yeah, she's another one.
Boy, Charlie Sheen sure fumbled the bag on that one. I'd like to party with that guy, though.
Yeah, I
You
like,
want to party with
like
Charlie
AIDS
Sheen? Really?
too, Slim.
You think you could party with Charlie Sheen? All that cocaine he does?
I would try.
Yeah, try. Hey, look, if you die, you had a good run.
If he does, he does.
Because I remember this porn star came out and said, I partied with him for 3 days and I had to quit.
Yeah, she had to quit. He was still ready to go. He's like, oh, you quit? All right. He's like, then you leave. I'll call another one. Take your place.
Hey, man,
That motherfucker can party.
let's put together the ultimate party, and we're going to start with fucking Charlie Sheen and John McEnroe.
You got to throw Diddy in there.
Yeah, Diddy. Ain't no party like a Diddy party, right, LeBron?
Yeah,
Let's be honest. When was the last time anybody saw him?
Now, LeBron never went. Now,
Oh, who?
I'm going to put Charlie
Sheen. When was the last time anybody saw a picture of Charlie Sheen? I mean, I haven't seen a picture.
Ozzy Osbourne.
He's on another series right now.
Yeah,
he's back acting.
Is he really?
I think so, yeah.
He's never going to die. He's invincible.
Oh, man. Maybe AIDS is good for you. I don't know.
People.
Now, I don't know. I haven't seen him in a long time. His brother might be dead, but I don't know.
Who, Emilio Estevez?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I ain't seen. When was the last time anybody saw him?
No, he's done like he does artsy.
But he's alive. He's alive. He just ain't getting shit.
So I mean,
he does artsy documentary stuff.
There's some pictures. I mean, definitely he's aging. Sheen. He's lived a pretty hard life.
He's had AIDS for how long? I mean, doesn't the guy?
But he doesn't look terrible considering all the crack he smoked.
He's got hepatitis.
I thought he had AIDS.
No, he's got.
I thought it was hepatitis.
He said he had HIV.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought he had the same thing Pamela Anderson
But
had.
these days, especially if you have money, HIV is not a death sentence. You can. I mean, look at Magic Johnson. Shit.
Well, fuck, look at Keith Richards.
He had HIV too.
It's
That mother. Listen, the
Slim,
cure for
Slim,
every disease
we all
known
have
to
to
man.
realize. We all have to realize we need to take more respect for the world and wonder what kind of world we're going to leave Keith Richards when we die.
Is he the guy who gets his blood changed every year? Or
Oh
is
yeah,
that-
that.
Man, like a fucking Chevrolet, man. It just full fluid change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 100. He's got like 7-year-old blood.
Yeah, and an 18-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah.
Living the life, man.
Well, she's supposedly 18 anyway.
Well, hope.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I can confirm this. Well, I don't have personal experience, but Jay does. He says banging 7-gram rocks will preserve you. I do believe that.
7 grand.
Listen,
Yeah.
I am thoroughly convinced that the cure for everything on the planet lies somewhere within Keith Richards.
Yeah.
And cockroaches somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another motherfucker. Throw him in the party, too. Fucking Keith Richards, Diddy, Charlie Sheen, Rodman.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah, Dice Clay. Fucking dig up Hugh Hefner. I heard he had some epic parties back in the day.
Let's be honest. Who wouldn't go to this party?
Oh, I go.
Who isn't cool enough?
I drive.
Yeah.
I didn't even call a shotgun on this one. I'll be the driver, guys. Let's just go ahead and get there.
Yeah.
I got the gas money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tommy Lee. Yeah, put him in there too.
Yeah,
Big one. Lee.
Tommy Lee Jones or
Tommy Lee.
oh, okay, just
Tommy Lee, the guy who gave Pamela Anderson the hepatitis.
Are we sure about that?
I mean,
I think he's right. And then she gave it to Kid Rock.
yeah,
Damn.
exactly. Yeah, let's throw Kid Rock in the party too. We can talk about this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, like
He'll bring the Budweiser.
right outside of Nashville, he built a replica of the White House. There's like one bedroom in it. The whole thing's just built fucking party.
Yeah, that's his house.
Yeah.
That's not just some house he built. He lives there.
I know.
Hey,
No.
what if we could do the Slob Olympics there?
yeah, they just saw
At Kid Rock's house?
Oh, what if we could make that happen? Oh,
Dude,
Are you kidding me?
I will find Kid Rock and DM him. Be like, dude,
no.
listen.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's contact him because he'd probably fucking do it.
Yeah.
He would. He's American as fuck. He'd be down for something called the Slob Olympics.
Yeah, and he can give us he's the Kid Rock bar on Broadway or whatever. It's the best bar there. It was the most fun.
I'm gonna make this a goal. I'm gonna try. I will reach out and try to contact him.
Come on, yes, let's do it.
Oh God, that'd be fucking awesome.
Oh fucking A. If I could get in touch with him and speak with him for 1 minute, he would say yes.
Yeah, I believe you.
I really think he would. He'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, we just troll them into eternity. You know, do you want the college football community to troll you online into eternity, or you can give up your house for 3 hours?
Yeah.
You threaten them.
We all know what it's like to have the college football community troll you. So
Yeah, that would be bad.
Better men than him have succumbed to that trolling.
Yeah, you don't
That's
want
true.
that smoke.
Yeah, you don't want that smoke. Look,
so we just call them and threaten them, and then we party.
Look, we're not Bud Light, man. We don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell him. Listen, even though I don't live in Nashville, he's running to be the next mayor of Nashville. Fucker, I'll vote for you.
Yeah,
there you go.
Get all our votes.
now Slim's trying to sell votes now. Now we've gone illegal. So
No, I didn't sell anything. I'm willing to exchange my vote for a favor.
All right, well,
it's still illegal.
A little bit of payola.
Right, I need to go now, guys. So if y'all are, if you're still on later,
Well, actually, we just hit the 3 hour. I'm about to get off too, Vic. But thanks for coming on, buddy. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, later, Vic. Good to see you always, brother.
Yeah. Sorry. So here's everyone's assignment. Well, only one of us have an assignment. Traveling Fools has an assignment to get in touch with Kid Rock.
I am going to get in touch with Kid Rock. I'm going to jump through hoops and try to do this. That would be fucking awesome.
See, I think Fools can do it. I mean, somehow Fools ended up with media credentials for ACC Media Days.
Yeah, he's like a magician.
And I can't go. So, I've got and I can't go. So,
Well, that sucks. Why not?
Well, I got too much going on, man. My old lady don't drive, and I can't figure it out. My grandmother's doing bad health-wise, so I can't get people to cover for her. Just too much going on.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, Fools subscribes to the same theory as Paul. He doesn't like his women driving either.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, that makes sense.
Driving us crazy, yes, but, not driving our vehicle.
Exactly.
All right, we'll see you guys.
All right, see you later, Rick.
Yep, I'll get out of here too, Pete. Thanks for having me on, man.
All right, man. You too.
All right, buddy.
Well, that was fun. Thank you, Yoda. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but we'll talk to you next time, buddy. All right, Slim, enjoy your day off.
Yes, sir.
You say you are off tomorrow.
Well, technically, yes, but I have to go in for like an hour because we have a staff meeting tomorrow.
All right. Well,
find out if we get our 6% raise.
If you're available, we'll have the ACC show at 7. So.
Yeah, that meeting's at 7 in the morning. So.
All right. Perfect. All right, man. Well, have a good rest of your day off.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, guys, that's going to do it for me as well. Thank you for hanging out with me for 3 hours on this Monday. Like I just mentioned, I'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. on the main channel with Sea-Dog. And we're going to go over Louisville and NC State this week. So it's very, very exciting. And hopefully we'll get Slim on there as well. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your Monday.